Tell me when you start.
Well, I waited till it was done. So yes, it started.
Yes. Excellent connection, it says.
Good. I have good internet, damn it. It should say
Oh
excellent.
shit, I didn't change the name. Hold on, I need to change the name. Oh god. What episode is this?
This is episode 7. Oh, you guys remember too.
Oh, we play so much. Okay, we're live. I think so. Because now they removed that thing where you used to stay a little bit offline and then you could click like go live. They removed that. So when you press the start streaming, it automatically starts.
Huh. Well, good to know,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it says we're live, but I don't know for sure. Let me check.
I'll check your channel.
Just wait a couple minutes for the first mid-roll ad to play, then we'll know.
Yeah, man, that's been mad, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell they. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Hey, let's add
It's
in
live.
an ad every like 2 or 3 minutes in every video ever. Like what?
Yeah, like,
we're
I
live,
got
by
a
the
lot
way.
of people, like for those of you who don't know, I got a lot of people complaining to me, saying that like, V, why are there so many ads on your video? Like, why are you so greedy? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't have that many. And then when I check, I had like 9 ads on a 10-minute video, and they were automatically being placed by YouTube. Like, I didn't have any choice within the matter, and it's like, okay.
Yep. And in some cases, the best part is I've had a video where I had to delete the mid-roll ads 3 times before YouTube was like, okay, fine.
Yeah. No, it's actually annoying because like you have to go through all of them, and there's a lot to delete. It's
Honestly, that just makes me makes me think that they are desperate for money.
no, because I don't think they're actually making money if they just pack it up like that. I think they make more money if they spread them out around the platform. You know,
Well,
I have no idea how.
They probably just get paid per impression, right?
Yeah. But like, why?
So that 9 adverts a video, you get a lot of impressions.
Yes. Like no, I know there was a lot of rumors going around lately that YouTube, were losing money because advertisers were pulling out, etc. This does seem to confirm that to be false because there is no reason. And I might remind you, this is automated. You don't. I turned it off. You don't get a choice. You still get an ad every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What do you mean though? This well, Anne, let's just play D&D. Fuck it.
Okay. Right. So
Yeah, we are live, by the way.
yes, is everyone in Roll20?
Yeah.
I am.
Well, I
How did
slayed
the
it.
last session end again?
We leveled
So,
up.
yeah, in the last.
Right, well,
Yeah.
Level 4, right?
Oh yeah, we defeated the elves, didn't we?
Yeah, you had a mission to go to Sargon's old manor and see if there's any artifact that keeps the mist at bay. And you encountered some dinosaurs, and you chose to fight them. And a T-Rex turned out to actually be an elvish woman, which has been the first time in history that you guys managed to capture an elvish druid female. Because they usually stand back, they don't get involved into combat, they send their dinosaurs to do the work for them. And even if they're captured, they can just shapeshift into something else, like a bird or an insect, and just run away. So you're the first people that have ever captured one, and the church wanted to get their hands on one of them for a long time, because they seem to know special ways to get around the mist. So they wanted to interrogate one. And it's incredibly valuable.
Okay. I guess that this one didn't expect to get the shit beaten out of it from the back.
No, she literally
Um,
didn't expect a crazy
yeah.
person to jump.
No, that's cool. Okay, guys, do you think that we should just take this elf prisoner back to the church then? Because this seems like big kudos for us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You're pretty quiet, Crow.
Yeah.
Oh, Crow's here. You're
Not
quiet.
here. You got it, right?
Our current
Let me turn
main
them up.
mission is to check for the artifact. We probably should do that because it's not that far away, and we've already annihilated half of the elvish
Oh yeah.
assault force.
If we do both our missions,
But I was thinking that too. But the thing is, I don't want to like leave an elvish prisoner at our back. It means someone's got to look after them or whatever. And I mean, we can. The place isn't going anywhere. It's only gonna be a couple of days. So, march her back to the church and just drop her off and then head back. We can do it straight away.
The artifact, if there is one, will almost certainly be gone by then, because there's now, what, 3 factions gunning for this one place simultaneously?
Yep.
And I think, because she currently doesn't have any spells left, she can't turn into a creature unless she does arrest, and we could easily put her in a stress position where she can't regain her spells.
That's true.
Well,
That's true.
if you think you can, I'm happy to try it.
We
can
also
also, like-
have,
But then
have a
who's gonna hold her during combat or whatever?
we're gonna chain her up in the wagon, and we'll probably... Can we bring the archers?
Do we have a wagon?
Yes, we do.
Oh, sorry, we're not on the map on mine. It's just the town map, so I can't see.
Yeah, it's just a placeholder for me to.
Right, okay.
I mean, we could also split the party and send someone back with her.
Ooh.
No,
The
that's
splitting the party is
Yeah,
taboo.
let's not do that.
All right, am I still quiet here?
No,
I
no.
turned you up. You're better now.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that.
I mean, how many archers are left here, V?
2?
So you had one that deserted. You have just 2 archers, and you have Alice, which is the mage that has a fireball.
And Seraphina.
She's a member of the clergy, so she's relatively reliable.
Okay. Well, I mean, the 3 of them should be enough to, they can just keep her in chains, can't they?
Chains and in a stress position because we can't let her rest. So,
Yep.
In the cart, what we should do is, we can probably find a couple of planks of wood somewhere in this camp, right?
Yeah, I will also let you know, I did make that arcane roll, and I know that her polymorph spell has a verbal component, so if she can't speak, she can't change shape.
Yeah, Gager.
Perfect.
Could
Yeah.
always rip out her tongue, I suppose, but it's a bit harsh.
Well, we need to
Well, I was
interrogate
The
her.
church might
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah.
Just stuff a sock in her mouth. It'll be fine.
Well, no,
Yeah,
binding Gagger, that's fine.
Howard doesn't have a healing spell. We have got healing spells. We can rip out her tongue and heal it when we need it.
I don't
Yeah,
think
let's
that's
not
how
take the
heal
risk.
works.
Does it regrow lost limbs?
Yeah, V
I don't-
might not go for that.
Yeah, I think that's DM discretion right there.
I think
let-
there's another spell for that. I think it's called regeneration or something.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
actually.
Well, if we can find a couple of pieces of wood, just small planks or stuff like that, can we do that, V?
Yes,
Okay.
there will be a roll
Um,
for it.
To find wood.
Yes, survival.
I thought we were in the
Oh, yeah,
forest.
in
so
this
they-
camp,
that's
aren't we in a camp with barrels and
Yeah, can't we just break up some barrels and wood that we have
Yeah.
already?
there's
Yeah.
stuff all around us, isn't there?
But it's like how much wood you can get. And
Oh,
with the
okay.
12, you get a decent amount of wood.
Okay,
Don't
I
need
don't
more?
need a decent amount of wood. I just need 2 planks.
Okay.
There's your wood. I come back with a tree. Here you go.
Okay. So, we will put her. One of the planks will go in. Oh God, what's the fucking human anatomy in English? The other
Just
side of the backside
don't-
of your knee.
Don't worry about describing it. Just what do we need to roll to sufficiently bind her?
Yeah, but we should get a bonus for doing this correctly. See?
Why not just roll?
Can we?
Because that gives the GM liberty to interpret our intent.
Yes, if you
Why would
describe
I
your
do
intent, he
something
can't
like
weasel
I
out.
think that
Who
might
do
be
you think I
inevitable,
am?
to be honest.
You might
Yeah,
forget.
Arch. It's literally just the knee pitch, just like the armpit's the armpit.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, so the back of the knee pits, and tie that in with our rope, and then the second plank will have that. So we have our arms bound behind her, and that is in the elbow pits behind her.
Okay, so what's
That's a stress position. That means that she can't rest. She'll have to continuously keep pressure on these areas, or the wood's going to dig into her.
Right, what does he need to roll?
Nice.
What do
No,
I
you
need
don't
to
need to
roll?
roll anything. Like, you just describe what you want to do. There's no reason why you wouldn't be able to do it.
Well,
Well-
I've heard of it before.
Well,
It's like
hold
opening
on.
a door. There's no reason why I would make you to roll to press the handle.
See,
Okay.
Well, like-
great.
I mean, we were just asked to find wood in a fucking camp, but details.
No,
yeah,
like,
we'll roll for
the
that,
roll
but we can do this, no problem.
Well, the roll was to see how much would you find, but okay.
Okay.
Yes. So that, and we'll gag her as well, because why not? I guess.
Because her spell's got a verbal component, that's why not. That's why. Sorry,
That's why. Yes, that's sorry, gone bad person.
but no need to wonder why not. But okay. So are we going to put her on the cart and then send them back with the cleric and the 2 archers?
We'll have them with us, but we will leave the cart behind if we need to enter into combat, and we'll just have the 2 archers and the choir member guard it and her.
But what I mean is, why don't we leave all 4 of these people at the camp, her tied up with the 3 guards, the cleric and the 2 archers, while we go on to the manor and then complete the quest, then come back, pick them up on the way back, and then go.
Do you trust them enough to leave them that far out of our field of view?
Yeah. I mean, we're going to be fighting elves anyway. We can always capture more.
I mean, if you feel better about it, you could throw an intimidate on him before we leave.
No.
I mean, on the one hand, leaving him in the palisade sounds good, but we don't know these people much, and the archers have shown a penchant for disobedience.
They did try running away during the battle.
Those
One of
those
them
aren't
did,
the same ones. Oh, was it really?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was our
yeah.
troops. They
I mean,
tried to
hang on,
flee.
the thing
We
isn't
have
very
more
far
people.
away, is it?
We have 3 extra people who were deserters before.
They're already cowards.
Yeah,
Like,
so
do
the
you
total
trust
number
them?
of people are the mage, the 2 archers, the 3 people that we picked up, and then Seraphina.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
Or
that's
just-
yeah. No, that's more than enough. So and then, because I mean, the manor isn't very far away anyway, is it?
How far is the manor away specifically?
The manor is quite close.
Okay.
So we just leave them all
Hours,
here.
or?
We'll pop out
Half
for
an
an
hour.
hour.
Half an
Oh,
hour.
okay.
Half
Yeah.
an hour.
That's
we
an
can just
awfully valuable prisoner to leave
It's
in these
fine.
people's
We'll,
hands.
we'll capture another elf. Don't worry.
No, we're capturing this one. Look, I've tied her up. Look at her. She's
And with-
miserable.
And we've got a palisade fort with a bunch of guards. Perfect.
Well, 2 cowardly guards and 1 incompetent cleric.
And Seraphina and the cleric who can
Don't-
cast spells.
Seraphina's not going to get involved.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's fine. We're half an hour. Come on, let's go.
This carelessness, this disgusting carelessness. All right, well, at the very least, first, then, I'm going to give them a little bit of a thunder speech about what's going to happen to their respective sphincters if she should slip away, and also explain to her that she needs to be kept in the stress position and that the gag is not to be removed for any reason. And I'll. Does anyone have a decent intimidation? I've only got +4.
I do, but I don't think you need to intimidate. You can just,
Can
I
we
suppose you could use
assist?
intimidation. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll go for it, V.
Okay.
Phew, critical.
Yeah, that'll work.
Nice.
But basically, I'll explain to them, V, that if this elf gets free, we must get this elf back so the church can find out what they need to know, so we can end this mist, so we don't all die. And if this elf gets free, then either by hand or by mouth, it will cast spells that will kill you all. So make sure that she stays like this. Are we clear?
They
doesn't
all
fall
clench
asleep.
their weapons and they look at her with a lot of fear in their eyes.
Good.
Right,
Right.
okay.
Let's
Here,
roll.
I'll give them a quick blessing as well, because I'm a holy man. Fear not, just stick to our instructions, and everything will be fine.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
The
Jesus
fears
Christ.
of their eyes dissipates as they are 100% sure that God Himself will save them from whatever evil curses she will cast upon them.
Right, we've got ourselves some steely ass fucking Gestapo looking motherfuckers right here. She's not going anywhere.
This
Good
is
job.
great. Okay. Let's roll. Off to the thing then.
All right. You hear sounds of battle the closer and closer you're getting to the manor.
Excellent.
And
Shoot.
you start.
Untermensch, go ahead.
Yeah,
You
we
want me
should
to go
scout.
ahead? Yeah, roll.
You're the one who can't get fucking ambushed.
Oh, the elf can't. That's
But not
right.
too far ahead, like 20, 30 meters. You know, far enough to spot bear traps, not far enough to get murdered.
Yep, no problem. I can sneak ahead.
Okay,
Before you sneak ahead, have you got any of those healing poultice things?
I haven't made them yet. No,
No, me either, because I'm actually wounded from the previous fight.
I
Oof.
need 1 hour to make poultices. Should
I
we
was
spend
saying
an
that
hour?
I've got a healing potion. I could always spend 100 fucking gold
Um,
on a D8 +1. No, no, it's just D8, isn't it?
How wounded are you right now? Is it worth using a
Less
heal
than
on?
half health.
Oof. All right. I could throw shit. I don't even have cure wounds prepped for today,
It's
so
alright. Yeah,
I'd have to
we
hit
need
with
a
healing
rest
word.
basically. How wounded are
we
the
did.
rest of you?
I'm okay.
You're,
You
I'm
can
so
take a
okay.
short rest and recover your hit points, and I think the spells, or is it like long rest for the spells?
It's
Long
generally a
rest
long rest for the
phase.
spells. I gotta tell you, when I leveled up though, I reset my sheet. I didn't even consider that we might not get a rest. So
Okay.
I don't know how
Well,
many
you
spells.
can get a short rest. I think that one.
Can we assume we had a short rest before we left the camp then?
Yes, because it's
So there's no reason we wouldn't.
So,
then, really, is there?
What I
Yeah.
recall, V, is that you wanted your rules to be short rests are 8 hours in the wild and long rests are 8 hours in
no,
town.
like short rest is everywhere, and you can do it even in a dungeon, but there might be consequences. But if you want to take a long rest, you have to do it in a safe area, like a city,
Yeah.
a manor,
Sure.
so somewhere where you
And
feel,
how long is the short rest?
1
hours.
hour, I think.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Can I search for
Uh,
poultices while we're resting?
Well, there's
Poultices.
probably a time. Is
Yes.
there not a time to limit on making poultices? It probably tells you.
You can't search for poultices and rest at the same time. Like if you want to do that, you're not going to get the bonuses from resting.
Okay. Well, I do need poultices though, and it takes an hour to get them based on my wisdom roll.
Do we have
Well-
an hour?
We have an
Well,
hour,
well,
but
this
do
is
you even need to
before
heal?
we
If you don't
set
need,
off
if
with
you don't,
for this thing. So
if you don't need to heal, you can go look for poultices instead. You know?
I am 10 HP down out of 25.
you're a ranged character,
Yes.
so yeah, you could go look for poultices. You'd probably be alright.
I'll tell you what. I'll hit you with sanctuary or something if you get in a fight.
All right. Sounds good. Okay, so I guess you guys can all rest, and I'll look for
Yeah.
poultices then. But do we have an extra hour to spare before we take
Well,
off?
that would be the hour.
We'll
that we're
assume to have
spending,
done it before we set off, because there's no reason we wouldn't have done.
All right. So I'll get poultices then.
Yeah.
And you guys roll your hit dice to restore HP.
Okay, well, I need a long rest to restore my spells, so it's no point for me. I still got my warlock spells. That's the only thing that regains over a short rest. So instead, I'll spend that time just walking around casting guidance on everybody.
So you got your cantrips, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's up to 1 minute.
I'm going to bed now.
Mm.
Okay.
Was it? I thought that
Yeah.
was just the casting time.
No.
No, it lasts 1 minute, but guidance
Okay,
is
never mind.
yeah.
You still guide people.
Well, I think it's I think you can do it as it's concentration anyway, so you can only give it to one person at a time.
Okay, so since I'm going to be getting poultices, I have to roll survival, and V tells me how many I find.
Okay. You find 1.5.
1.5?
1.5.
How can I possibly use half a poultice?
Well, you can save it the next time you look for it. You can find 2.5, and then you have 3.
Okay.
I mean, it's a poor roll, man, with the 7 survival. Jesus.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
know.
get advantage because you're in the
Even
forest?
is not a poor roll, though.
Do you get advantage because you're in the forest?
Let me see, actually. I might.
Did that fuck up now? No, it still pops up, but it doesn't say anything anymore.
Oh, you get guidance from Arch, so you can add the D4 to that roll.
All right.
I
mean, it's
something.
Worth another half a poultice.
Okay. Did you guys recover HP?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
What do you do?
Head on to the manor.
So
Send
how
one
many?
miniature ahead, and we'll follow like 30 meters behind.
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
Hey V, I didn't keep track. Like I said, when I leveled up, I actually reset my sheet, so I didn't keep track of how many spell slots down I was. I'm just gonna go down to half my spell slots, if that's all right.
Okay.
Look, I'll go up with Dev, because my character's pretty good against anything that requires, reactions, right?
Can you sneak?
Yeah, we're trying to get the surprise attack on them, so we get initiative.
Okay. I thought you were worried about being
24.
ambushed.
Well, I can't
yeah,
be
I can-
ambushed.
I can-
as-
Dem
I can-
cannot be ambushed.
That's why we're having
Yeah.
him go first.
That's
Yeah.
why we
Oh.
have him be ahead. And
I can do a 16 stealth. That's pretty good.
By the way, Crow, you used
But
the.
I don't want him being exposed like that.
We're only
Even if
30
he can't
meters
be ambushed,
behind
he
him.
might not be able to get away in time or something like that.
Well-
I can move really fast too.
I mean, we're not too far away. We're 30 meters. That's like, what, 10 squares or something like that? What's the distance
No.
this game?
yeah,
Each
honestly,
square's 5 foot.
adding more people to the scouting party makes it more exposed, not less.
Okay, all right. But I mean, they've got an amazing stealth, so
He can't be ambushed. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
impossible.
even if he gets spotted, it doesn't really matter for
Yeah.
him.
but he rolled.
Whereas
a,
you might still catch a free round of combat to the face before you can do anything.
Well, again, I've got an amazing sort of reaction. But anyway, never mind.
Crow, you casted the magic weapon, or spiritual weapon, whatever it's called. You casted Cure, and I think you casted Guidance as well.
Yeah, in the last one. But one of the two of my slots I actually gained this level, so I'm assuming that those are
Fine.
those are good to go.
All right. So, Devo, as you're traveling, give me a nature guidance roll just to see if you get any events.
Okay.
Okay, you get advantage because you're in the forest, right?
Just say yes, Dev.
It
No.
it depends what's happening. It depends what's happening.
Alright. Well, you come across a couple of bodies. Initially, they're bodies of dinosaurs. And they seem to be torn to shreds by something massive. You would think it's like a gorilla that just picks up a smaller thing and just rips it into two. And then you manage to find some of Mayor Goldsmith's men. You recognize them because they're still wearing the city guard uniform. And as you move a little bit further, you find what appears to be one of Goldsmith's men that has been mutated quite powerfully so, to the point where you can barely say it's a human. It looks more like an abomination. It's like a hulking beast, a monstrosity. It's twice the size of a regular human, and it's dead.
Okay. Can I sneak up to it and inspect it?
You can sneak up to it and inspect it.
All right.
Yeah.
What do I roll? Maybe medicine or something?
Yeah, medicine. You can't tell much by just looking at the corpse, but you do recall hearing the people within the encampment saying that when they fought Goldsmith's men, some of them drank a potion and made them look like monsters, and they tore through the choir and almost killed everyone.
I see. So Goldsmith's men have potions then that can turn them into these creatures, I guess?
Yes.
Okay. Do I find the potion on him? Or like the empty bottle or something?
Yeah, you do find an empty flask, and there is still some purplish liquid in it.
Well, all right.
But it's not enough for even like a small gulp. It's just like a couple of drops left.
Drink it, Dev. You know you want it.
Drink it.
You want me to drink the flask, guys?
No, obviously
No.
not.
Yeah, I'll just take it. Anything else that's useful on these corpses?
Well, they have some money, a couple of coppers.
Man, is he like if he's sort of going to spend time going through like an
Yeah, you guys
of,
meet up with him after a while.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you
just
can
do
see me
that.
looting these
and
corpses.
so there are no enemies around here, right?
No, like you hear the battle a little bit further through the tree line.
Right. Okay. I think we should just run over and kill whoever's involved. Like we'll
So,
ambush them.
I'll show you guys though the flask and the mutated creature.
Okay, but there's a battle going on. Let's go and ambush them and
the three
get
copper.
advantage on them all, and then beat the shit out of them.
So how are you doing this? Like you're going with a battle cry, or like you
well,
at least try to see what's going on?
Can I make like a perception?
Ambush them.
Because they're not going to be paying attention to us at all, right?
Well, you can't see anything from there, but you can climb a tree in order to get a vantage point.
Well, can I do a perception to see if I can figure out how far away it is? Roughly.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to like use your hearing, yeah,
Yes,
it's
please.
like 5 minutes in front. You get the feeling that if you climb a tree that's high enough, you might actually get the layout of the battle.
Okay, great. It's
I
like
get
5
the
minutes that
feeling
way.
that's a good way of catching an arrow to the throat.
Yeah, we don't need to climb a tree because they're going to be busy with each other. Let's just charge.
Okay.
Let's just go find the
Sneaky.
battlefield and then just start assaulting whoever's fighting each other.
Well, I can always
We
sneak
can
ahead again.
sneak up and then assault them with even more force and fury.
Yeah, here
Well,
I'll.
it's going to be a surprise either way because they're engaged with each other.
Not if we
So-
make a lot of noise getting there now.
Yeah, you gotta
Let's
sneak
go
up.
charge in.
Let's at least sneak to the tree line and then make our decision.
Yeah, let's see
We'll
what's
sneak to the tree
what's
line.
happening.
God damn it! I wanted Sargon's way.
Sneak. Jesus fucking Christ.
My stealth isn't very good this time. I've got great stealth. Oh, no,
Damn.
Yeah, I've got fucking great stealth too. +6.
I'll use the average of this because I assume you're traveling as a group.
Damn. So some of us are bringing the whole team down. Let's
Someone
Right,
pull the
so-
average up, quick.
The dwarf and the inquisitor sneak very well, whilst the rogue and the monk just stumble through the forest, breaking everything in sight.
Hey, what about Dev? He stumbles. Oh no, he doesn't. Damn.
No, I don't. Fuck, no, I have a great stealth.
Crackle,
have you rolled
scrackle,
for it?
Crackle, filthy Kyle.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, Gibbs, your mic's crackling.
One sec. Did that fix it?
I wish Sargon would have just charged in. It would have been so wonderful.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dum-dum.
So as you come out of the tree line and you're
Heroic, what are you doing?
stealthily looking at the battlefield,
Yeah.
you realize that they're engaged in an interesting confrontation. So a couple of guards, more than I showed on this map, are
Whereabouts do we spawn?
well. You went with stealth, and you had the hunter. You can spawn wherever you want.
Okay.
So to the north, you see that the goldsmiths men are tackling a tyrannosaur, and there's raptors around as well. There are quite a lot of them, but you notice that the manor is unguarded, coming from the east side. Looking at the numbers, you think you might not be able to take all of them if they decide to attack.
This is a
Snack, snack,
fucking
snack,
tiny
snack,
manor.
snack.
This house is 10 foot.
I think we should just go in and grab the artifact and sneak out.
No, we
Yeah.
should kill more. The manor's only 15 feet long.
Don't
That's
worry,
fine.
Sargon. You can be the
You're a
the
midget.
attack force. Will be the sneaking and surviving force.
Why?
Sounds good. Let's
Well,
sneak.
look, who are North FC here?
North FC are goldsmiths men.
Right. Okay.
I always represented them the same, so you guys can recognize.
Are we at war with them?
Well, yes and no. They're competing factions. Like in the city, you're fine with them. They're the city guards, pretty much.
Yeah, but we're fine with them. So
Well-
let's help them out. Let's
They're actually
Well,
our
they
enemies.
have no authority
To
over
refresh
them.
your memory, these were the people whose blood and guts you were wading in a couple episodes ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these
but I
are
thought
the
that was
people
with
that-
my paladin.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but we're with the
Yeah, but
church.
this is a
But they're
different
still not
character.
necessarily friends.
They're not
Well,
aligned
yeah,
with the
but
church.
we're part of the church. We're part of these. These are our
Yeah,
guys.
no,
They're the
these are
enemies of the
church's
church.
Enemies.
I will
Yeah, but
remind
we all
you.
live in the
because-
same city.
Hold on, Sargon. I'll remind you because your character knows.
Eh,
You first meet the
sad.
choir. They told you that these are the people that tore through them and butchered them to only the Alice and the couple of remaining archers.
Oh right. So okay, we want these dead. Okay, well let's just spawn behind them and see what happens.
Yeah, no, I
Well-
support this. Sargon, you spawn behind them. The rest of us go over here.
Actually, I think what we should do is just let them
Why?
fight because the elves and
Yes.
goldsmiths men, they're both factions we're against. So let them fight it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, we're
Fucking
going to kill
applause.
everything on the board.
For once.
Can
for
we?
once in my
Yes.
existence.
I kinda wanna stealth for once.
agree with Dev.
Wow.
For once.
Well, no, look,
Doesn't
we
happen
can
often.
just flank the pair of them, right? We can just take out the raptors as the Tyrannosaurus takes out the North FC phalanx, and then we'll just round on whatever's left.
Or we could just sneak inside, steal the thing, and if half of them are dead by the time we come out, reevaluate.
Yeah, but this is more XP for us.
Sargon, you see the
My
Tyrannosaurus.
character doesn't want to do that.
Hold on,
'cause
hold on.
that's-
Sargon, as you're talking, you see the Tyrannosaurus stopping on
Well,
3 people, killing
we're
them.
deploying. Like, I don't know where everyone's deploying, right?
We're going by
So
the
it's like-
manor so we can sneak in.
Yeah, we're sneaking in.
I don't see why we don't just kill our way through this.
My character
And then
doesn't
just
want to
take what we want without
kill
needing
people.
to sneak.
Well, I'm not at full spells for one, so
Yeah, I don't think we're strong enough to take on both. Like,
we didn't
we
get a long
fought
rest.
this Tyrannosaurus encounter, and half of them ran away, and we didn't have to deal with Goldsmith's men, and we didn't nearly die, but we used a lot of our resources.
But we've literally got the ability to just focus our entire round
know.
on one dinosaur around until we eventually reach like the phalanx that's going to have been tearing chunks out of each other.
But if we
Like, we-
sneak, we won't anger the towns guards.
Well,
I would
they've
like
already
to
killed a
point
bunch
out
of our
that-
men.
While you guys are talking, the Tyrannosaurus stomps on 3 people. He bites another guy and tears him into half. He looks far stronger than the previous dinosaur we fought before.
Oh, right.
Okay, let's just sneak in. Let's sneak into the house.
I guess we'll just sneak in then.
You can still try. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
trying to
no,
go
no.
against you,
I hear the dog whistle.
but-
Okay, fine.
well, one was a real one, and the other was a druid. You know, just
All right then.
How the cookie crumbles.
You're still in the bed. Wait, I'm in the bed.
yeah, he's still in the bed. As you go into the house, you see how some of the Goldsmiths men drink a potion, and they're transforming, and they're starting to push the Tyrannosaur back. Like the battle could go either way, basically.
Well, aren't we in the
Yeah, we want to steal the
Uh,
potion quick.
manor?
So, based on our previous
Last time
knowledge,
I saw the suspicious
Yeah.
paladin waffle over here, so I want to roll investigation on the walls.
You'll have to do this quick.
I'll
Like the
help.
more turns you take. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
okay.
You mentioned. You notice that from the outside, it looks like there should be another room that isn't in here. So you start, poking around, and eventually you find a switch. You flip it, and the bookshelf moves away, revealing a secret room. Why can't I reveal the area? Okay, here we go. Ah,
Man. I have discovered alcohol and literally Facebook.
Yeah. You also find the servants of the manor hiding in this room. When they see you, they're really scared. They're shocked, but they're trying to keep themselves quiet. Hopefully you don't notice them, they don't notice you, type of situation.
Well, they don't recognize us as being with the paladin earlier.
Nah, they just saw you once.
yeah,
I don't
we're
know. I'm pretty
strangers.
unforgettable.
Yeah, I mean, you are pretty forgettable. You look like a poor person with a hat. You just,
All
you
right,
just
all right.
wheeze.
All right.
Little bastard.
Okay, so we have to continue to inspect this room to figure out what's going on in here, right?
Yeah. Do we do another investigation? B? Search around the room for any
Yeah,
clues?
this is the second room. Like, there's another trapdoor, but there's also stuff in here. Okay.
I have got a dog nose.
Fucking hell.
So, Kibbs, you go to one of the servants, and you pull out your dagger, put them against their throat, and it's like, all right, tell me where the object is that keeps the mist at bay. And the guy pisses himself and slowly points a finger towards the skull and says that those are the relics of a saint.
That's a very unique investigation technique there, Kyle.
I don't know why I
They're always
decided
critical
to do that,
success.
but I really didn't like that servant last time I was here. He was giving me snide looks, apparently. Okay.
And it's a small rag which covers what appears to be a human skull, and it's pulsating with holy energy. Like you get this feeling of calmness, and like when you walk into a beautiful cathedral as you go next to that skull.
Hmm. Suspicious.
Suspicious. I'll tell the party about what I just discovered.
He also tells you about the underground passage, that there's another switch.
I'll ask him
even
how.
if you didn't ask him, like, he was so scared that he initially thought you were for that.
Oh, so now I know about it. Well, now he better fucking tell me where it is.
Here,
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna,
told you.
if you don't mind, I'll take the glowing skull and put it in my bag, I guess. You should probably take it, you know.
It's an artifact for the church, I say. Well, like,
Yes. Step back, Untermensch.
we should give it to the, I don't know, priest or stuff. Something.
We'll grab some of the cloth nearby and cover it.
Yeah, obscure it.
Bundle it up.
I'll hand it to the
does anything happen
warlock.
when I grab it, though, V?
No, you just feel a sensation of calmness.
You ripping things out of my hand, you little bastard.
Yeah.
You little.
Dude,
I
it
take a
feels
look
so
at this
good to get high.
Necronomicon looking thing over here. What is this
There's
thing?
a
Wow.
Necronomicon.
The
on the
Necronomicon.
deck.
It's
Yeah.
Facebook. Can't you see
Yeah,
it?
Okay, hold on. Crow, add the unidentified grimoire to your inventory.
Jesus, Crow,
Oh,
why'd you
I
pick shit like that up?
I didn't want
God.
to take it. I just wanted to look at it.
Too
but I guess
bad,
it just jumped
Crow.
into my hands.
Put it in
Well,
your
well,
inventory.
Verato Nick.
I know what you're referencing.
All right, quick to the dungeon.
Well, actually, Archie, are you taking the skull out of my hands? Because I'm not going to
Yes,
fight you
and
on it. I'm just
I
gonna...
also did a little smack over the finger.
I don't know why you took it out of my hands.
Bad.
I just wanted to feel it. I wanted to
You
feel
just
the.
wanted to feel it.
Oh, I wanted to feel the love, man.
And
He
I'll
just
bundle
wants
up
to be
his
loved.
cloth again, just to obscure its form.
All right.
Okay.
What is immediate
Then we head to the dungeon, V-Man.
Yes.
To the dungeon.
I deleted that map. So
Son of a
you just
bitch.
have
Well,
to
that was
visualize it.
stupid, wasn't it?
Let's
Yeah, it was a
pretend
little
then.
I didn't
To
expect
the
a
sex
critical
dungeon.
You find Professor Arkham in the dungeon.
Oh. None of us know him.
He looks quite scared to see members of the Holy Order. He points what appears to be a crossbow towards you. Like, stay back! Stay back! I'm warning you.
Alright. Kyle, give me aid on this one.
Okay. What do you want Aiden doing?
I'll put him here just so you can.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell the old crotchety motherfucker that he best put that thing down before I decide to shove it up.
Persuasion, I
his blowhole.
assume?
Fuck no.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
intimidate.
Intimidate.
He instantly drops it.
Oh, he's
And
scared.
he places his hand on his left side of the chest, and he's breathing heavily.
Good. Right. Okay. Whoever has the best investigation, I'll aid.
I'll
I'll
investigate.
aid.
then.
I'll check over this guy. Untermensch.
Poop.
You've got medicine, right?
I do have medicine.
Right. Try and keep the old fart alive. You might want to drag him along and interrogate him too.
Do you
You
have
might know
nitroglycerin?
He's an elf. He can see. Look at that. He rubs his temple and he's fine.
Yeah, you start
You
calming
just
the old
soothe
man down.
You just soothe them.
Heart attack. Yeetus.
Gonna be okay, buddy.
All right. Investigation 13. That's not amazing because there's got to be
Yeah, no.
cool shit down here, right?
Support
we doing
investigation.
investigations, are we?
Yeah, support it.
16?
There we go. That's better.
Yeah,
Oof.
there's a lot of books that you think the church would want. A lot of heretical literature that they call it heretical just because they don't want the peasants to read it.
Yeah.
So scoop it up
But-
as much as we can carry.
Yeah, there's basically 5 valuable tomes that you're just flipping through them, and you find various descriptions of demons, various descriptions of monsters. Basically, if you encounter something in the wild and you want to check that book, you might get more information about whatever that is.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck
I'm
it.
now carrying
Shove it in
5
the
valuable
backpack.
tomes. No, I'll carry those, thank you. Okay, so what did we get? What we came for?
Yes.
Right. Okay, let's hoof.
Wait. Weren't there laptops and stuff down here?
Do
Yeah.
they have any value to us though?
Yes.
Well, can I do a tinker roll? Maybe I notice that they're mechanical.
Yeah, go on.
Technically speaking, a laptop wouldn't be mechanical.
So as you approach this unfamiliar technology, you see that like as your hands approach the laptop, there's like small lightning appearing on top of it. Like you see that something from you is damaging that piece of technology.
Something from me is damaging it.
Yes.
Stop touching it.
It does like a CD-ROM disc does when you're in a microwave.
Huh.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
That's
Christ.
not good.
I slowly back away from it. I gesture for someone else to go towards it.
It stops doing that.
See if that does that for everybody.
Okay, I'll try.
Definitely, it doesn't do anything for you. Like it's just normal.
Okay, you guys want to try?
No.
No, you can just
grab
pick it
it.
up and carry it, man.
All right. So
I'll
how many
call that.
technical objects do I get?
No, it's just you get a laptop and a smartphone.
Ooh.
They're both powered off though. Yeah, so you don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
So I wasn't paying too much attention because apparently Akila Hughes is currently having a meltdown on Twitter and is
Oh,
going
God,
after
is
my
she?
income again. She's literally said, if you know how he makes money, contact me. It's like, what the fuck kind of thing is
Yikes.
that?
That's
I
threat.
mean,
That's
this is
such a
literally
scummy-
cautious
that's just a-
influence.
It's such a
interference.
scummy thing to do.
This is but it's just unreal. It's like, dude, you've been bad and it's landed you 40 grand in the hole, and you're like, yeah, no, fuck it, I'm gonna go after his income. It's like there are laws, man. But anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to change the
Oh,
subject.
yeah,
Let's carry on.
she just tweeted that she wants the judge. She wants the judge taken out, not killed. But
What?
like off the
What
bench.
the fuck?
Off the bench because
She wants
very
the
clear.
judge off the bench.
Very
guys have
clearly,
Laws?
the reason that you won is because the judge was appointed by George Bush in 2007.
Based.
So if
That's
it
all I
was
can say.
appointed by a Democrat, then the law would have been different. I see how the
Oh, the
judicial
white
system works.
supremacist now. This is all coming out. Yeah, yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah. I'm not, but never mind.
Okay, so you're leaving
Sorry.
the manor, yes?
Yeah.
Are you taking Arkham with you as a prisoner, or
Is this a suit of plate mail?
Arkham.
Professor Arkham? Yeah.
Yes,
We're taking him with us. That's why I had to Untermensch soothe him.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
Are you
Hey,
signing him up? Are you?
Hey,
Oh no, we'll just tell him
He's
to
an
hurry
old
the fuck up.
fucking dude.
Yeah, we'll just
Okay.
tell him to hurry the fuck up because there's a giant battle happening outside between groups of people who are going to kill him. So we've got to go quickly.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
gonna tell him that we're here to rescue him, so he's gonna come with us willingly.
Rescue him? God, we're not going to tell me like that.
We're
He's
just
just
gonna-
a suspected heretic.
We're
This
just
one
gonna
is
tell
not
you that for
intimidation.
now.
just telling you.
No, we're
Hey.
arresting, not rescuing.
Yeah, we're arresting
here.
him. So intimidation 20 V.
The man again is having a heart attack.
Could you stop doing that? I just had to fucking save him.
No. I'll say to him really quickly. No. We're not arresting you. We're rescuing you. You heard it wrong. We're here to get you out of here because you're going to die if you stay here.
Right, but either way, there's a giant battle going on. So let's go.
Yes, let's go.
As you're going out, you notice that the battle is almost completely won by the elves. They have managed to destroy Goldsmith's forces, and there's far fewer of them now.
Nice.
Okay. Wait, Crow. You wanted to look at a suit of armor?
Yeah, there was a suit of armor on one of the tables. It was just part of the background. I was just asking if it was plate mail, but it's whatever.
No, it was just like a prop, for decoration purposes.
Yeah, I figured it probably wasn't going to work out. It's all right. Still saving up for that plate mail.
So, what do you do?
I said we roll initiative.
You want to
So
find
what are
out?
we being attacked by?
Wait, we gotta get the old man out of here.
Yeah, we've
No.
got everything we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
let's
think we have
just-
to sneak away. because if we fight now, Arkham will run.
Yeah, no one's gonna be suspicious that we were ever here if we just leave.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
true.
we haven't been seen yet, so let's just
Yeah.
slip away.
All right.
Well,
He's
hold
like,
on.
"No!"
As you're
Oh,
going
there we
out,
go.
Goodbye.
since you didn't gag Arkham, and he notices the situation and starts screaming for help.
But I made a
Or
20
to the
intimidation.
elves?
Isn't
He is
isn't he
intimidated.
too afraid to? Isn't he following our?
Yes, he is afraid of you. He is terrified, which is asking
Yeah,
the
but-
elves for help.
That's ludicrous.
You're punishing
The elves are
Sargon for
attacking
what?
his place.
Yeah,
No.
I'm using the elves to intimidate him with into
That's true.
compliance.
But who do you
And I've
think
told him
called
to shut up and let's go.
who do you think called the elves here in the first place?
I don't know. There was
Was
a
Sar-
huge battle going on outside. a minute ago.
Hold on. Was Sargon's paladin in league with the elves?
That.
Well,
Don't
filthy
spoil.
piece
Don't
of-
answer that question.
You don't
Dev,
interrogate
shut the
his
fuck up and don't ask
prisoner.
questions. God damn it.
That's what it sounds like.
He
God damn it.
deserved every arrow I
No
stabbed him
spoilers,
with.
or I'll fucking have a heart attack.
But to answer Sargon, like he is mortified of you. He legitimately thinks you're going to kill him.
No,
And
I
his
did.
only chance for
No,
escape-
I didn't threaten him.
Oh no, but he's wanted by the church for heresy. Like he knows what happens. To
Tell him
heresy.
he'll
How
be
does he know I'm a part of the
absolved.
church?
We'll just lie to him.
No, it's too late now.
Alright, yeah, fine.
Okay, well, we just run off the map anyways, so fuck it.
Yeah,
We're just
Okay.
write
running.
him off.
Yeah,
well-
we're one turn away from the edge of the map. Just leave.
Yep, leave.
Okay, well, hold on. You have an old decrepit man with you. Like, are you leaving him behind, or
I'll
how
just
are you
carry
carrying
him.
Carry
There's
him.
fucking 5 of us. Grab a limb.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll drag his sorry ass.
We'll go hup 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 as we go.
Oh,
We're just gonna run.
hold on.
This doesn't look good.
This doesn't look good either. Yeah.
Oh, if someone
Let's
had a
kill these guys.
fireball, that would be fucking hilarious to one shot this crew.
Well, if you actually managed to bring Alice with you, you'd have had one fireball. Why
Let's do
can I
this.
not?
Let's-
There we go. All right.
I
So
want to see how fast we can do this now.
as you're running away, you think you've lost track of the elves. Like they didn't really hear Arkham because they were in the heat of battle. But you think like some might try to follow your trail. Like, is there anything you want to do in order to hide your trail, to drive them off pursuit, basically?
Dev, piss on the ground or something.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just check it out here.
Sorry, what are we
Egg.
being pursued by?
Dinosaurs.
Okay, well,
Oh.
let's just fight them.
Well, we could set
We
a
just
trap.
ran from them.
Extermination isn't the answer to everything, Heinrich.
Why not?
Why not?
You can't just, that which can be asserted
like,
without
started it.
evidence,
You can fight them if you wish. You can ambush them.
Well, where are they? How many are there?
Well, if we're ahead of them, we
You
could
don't
set up
know.
an ambush.
Like, the way
The map is oddly familiar.
How far away are we
It-
from the palisade?
very close.
Oh, let's get to the
we might
palisade,
as
then
well
we'll
just
defend
lay it through
there.
The palisade.
Let's just run as fast as we can, get there, and then start up the horses and drive.
Hang on, can I not just make a perception check to see how many roughly there are? Like, are there 5 or are there 50?
Trailing us?
You don't see anyone trailing you. Like what happened was you went out of the manor, and the old man started screaming for help. But because like the heat of the battle, it doesn't really seem that anyone pursued. Like no one probably heard him.
Okay, well, let's just go on to the palisade then.
Let's keep running.
All right, Dev.
Yeah.
You'll be our rear guard for this one. And I'll hand you a bag of caltrops. There's 20 caltrops in the bag. If you think anybody's pursuing us, dump that on the most likely path they're going to take.
Okay.
It'll make them sad.
It will make them sad. Especially if they're raptors. I mean, that'll fucking pierce their little
Oh,
footsies.
that's gonna be so painful.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave that to your discretion.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
So,
So you're going back to the camp then.
Yes.
Give me just a second to set this up.
Akila's trying to cancel the judge, right? But he's got a lifetime appointment.
Yep.
Womp,
And the
womp.
thing is, he just got raised to the Court of Appeals, so he'd be the guy she'd be appealing to. And we could say, Judge, she's trying to cancel you.
She also said that
Fuck.
apparently you forged VidCon badges.
No, I didn't.
That's what she
I've
says.
got the receipt for that.
Yeah, she says you were banned from VidCon when you forged badges and
No, I
yelled
wasn't.
and yelled at her.
I yelled at her at VidCon.
Yes, she
Like,
said that.
Keela,
Yell at her.
obviously, at VidCon.
Yep.
I've never met her or been in the same room with her, as far as I'm aware.
I don't
Yep.
think this person is used to losing.
Jesus, what
No,
a
no,
fucking
she-
meltdown. Is she imposing the Anita Sarkeesian incident where Anita yelled at me as me attacking her on the stage?
Yeah, she said that you did that to Kat Black. What's her name here? Francesca Ramsey,
Insane. No, we didn't.
Trey Melvin, and you.
There's
you had
video
used,
of it all.
You had used forged VidCon badges to do it.
No,
also
we
said
hadn't.
She also says that you said your female opponent in the seat that you ran for was too ugly to rape.
I didn't have a female opponent.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. That's Anne Whitaker.
Okay, let's play D&D and we
Yeah.
can do
Yeah,
it.
so
It's,
she's
saying-
gone mad.
yeah,
Back to the
she's
island.
mixing everything up. It's funny.
Yeah, bad.
Jesus, what a meltdown.
Yeah, dead bad.
So
Shut the fuck up,
as
Deb.
you come back to your little abode, you notice that the prisoner is free, but she's not attempting to escape.
Okay, and okay, so
Why is
two
she
crit
free?
rolls was
Why?
not enough to keep these
Yeah.
fucking people on her.
Yeah, unreal. Unfucking real.
She was bound,
Just-
gagged,
What did she do? Persuade her
restrained.
way out of it, did she, V?
How did she
No.
Fucking
persuade?
execute all of them. These
Mm.
people cannot be trusted. They're probably mind broken or something. No
Yeah.
chances. Just
So
bathe in their blood.
Go.
what are the archers and the mage and Seraphina and the three others doing? What are they doing?
This is like playing AI Dungeon. It just doesn't work. It just-
Yeah, it just resets when you come back, doesn't it?
it just does whatever it wants.
All
You
right.
go out of the room, then come back in, and it's reset again.
It's like, what
Okay,
are you
so-
doing?
Can I just immediately shoot this one this time? Am I okay to do that now?
Not the
No,
bitch.
why-
We need to
why is
subdue
she
the bitch.
standing there?
All of the other ones need to die, yes.
Well, let's find
Yeah.
out what happened first, and then we'll kill him.
Yeah.
First of all, where's our cart and horses, V?
Well, it's not on the map because I didn't have anything for that, but it's in the camp.
All right.
All right. Well, let's just throw Arkham in the cart first.
I hope you do it gently because he's a feeble old man.
He's fucking lucky if he lives through this. Okay. But no, yeah, no, they've clearly betrayed us. There's no fucking explanation for this. Butcher the people.
Well, first let's get the.
Well, what's
I'd say
going on?
let's
Yeah,
figure out
yeah,
what
what's
happened,
happening?
how
Okay.
it happened.
Well, you
Okay.
walk
And
up
then
to
kill
one
them.
And they say they were attacked.
Yeah, but why is she
Um,
free?
Well, then I'll point at the elf and say, "Well, why is she free?"
Exactly.
As you look at the elf, you notice that one of her eyes is blue and the other is red, just like Serafina.
What?
And they're actually walking and talking in unison.
Okay.
Serafina tells you that she managed to get free with help from other druids. They came in the guise of insects and bit at her, the things that tied her up. But you asked her to guard her, so she possessed that body as well. And now she's inhabiting two bodies.
Okay. Let's
She
march.
can. She would like to release the possession as soon as it's possible. She
Once we
doesn't think
restrain
there's-
it again, before, not a
Yeah.
moment sooner.
Yeah, I hit the druid in the head with my warhammer. Non-lethal.
No, don't do that. We can just restrain her while Serafina controls her. And
Don't
then
give her
release the
brain
control.
damage yet.
Which is what we'll do. V. We'll just tell Serafina to put her in the position while we restrain her again, like before. Put her on the cart, and then Serafina can, gag her. Then Serafina can release the enchantment.
Sounds good to me.
The druid lady drops onto her knees as if she's a mindless zombie.
Yeah. We'll just go. We'll just do it.
Yep, we'll just
The
restrain her
whole
again.
rigmarole. All right, we throw in the cart.
Praise Serafina loudly and pet her little head.
And then we'll put her in the cart, get in, and are we going to leave the cleric and the archers here? I suppose we have to.
Totally.
Don't we?
Well, they've done their mission, so they would like to return home if that's okay with you.
Okay, fall in.
Well, these are the loyal
make them
ones,
come
right?
with us
Oh,
as
okay.
we're going
Yes,
back to the
that's what
city
fall in
anyways.
means.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna go. They're gonna follow us.
Yes.
They'll be our escort. Haha.
Serafina looks pleased that she did a good job.
Great, let's go.
Back
Okay.
up all your stuff.
See if you're being pursued or not.
Well, at least
All
we
right,
have
Devo, roll for your scouting thingy.
remember to drop caltrops, Dev, if they see him.
Well, I assume I'll hang off like the back of the cart and just kind of like look.
You're not going.
No. The cart's got his own horse. We have 3 horses, so I give one to Dev, one to myself, and one to Kyle, because then Dev and Kibbs can do the scouty nonsense.
Yep.
So we'll
because we have
scout behind
stuff.
as you guys go. We'll scout behind then.
Yeah, I'll go with
Yeah,
Dev then.
Dev should make up the rear guard because he's got a ranged weapon.
Okay. So I guess
Fire
that'll
from
be
the horseback.
survival.
I'm sure that's fine. That's the specific rules for horse.
There we go.
You managed to find the manor you guys had the time loop in, but now it's not in the time loop. Like now it's actually in real life.
Okay.
I remember this place. It was really boring. Can we leave?
Yeah.
I bet we better
Sure.
not have to
No,
stop
fuck
here
it.
again.
Let me. Yeah, no. Hold on. Just we stop here for a quick second, okay? Let me just go and fucking burn the place.
No, let's just go. Let's just go. There's no point
I
wasting any more
whipped
time.
the
here.
shit out of my mule to like get away
Okay,
from
What
that
are we
manor.
doing?
As
V, we're on our way back
yeah,
to
he's
this
fine.
place.
he's
Fast.
shooting,
Fast.
he's shooting as we go.
That's too
Like,
many spell slots.
he
It's
explodes.
Tricks, it's fine.
Art, you see a little kid run away from the manor as it catches in
It's
fire.
fine,
He's
he'll
running
be-
away from
This
you.
isn't the manor.
Right, how much XP for the kid?
All right, come on,
Oh my
let's
God.
go.
Okay. So I'm scouting behind as the cart races ahead.
Yeah,
Is
and you
it
see the manor which triggers PTSD into the cleric. Sorry, to the sorcerer, and he just starts just zapping it like for no
Okay.
reason. It's just like zap, zap, zap.
For no fucking
I-
reason, my ass.
I will let Arch do his zaps, but do I see anyone following us?
No.
No. Okay. Let's go then. Let's ride.
Wait, can we stop so I can piss on the burning child?
No,
Non-lethal
let's just go
fire.
back to
No,
the fucking
no,
thing
let's
and
go.
complete the mission.
Before the dinosaurs catch up and eat us, okay?
Yeah.
It's getting dark. What do you do? Do you go through the night or?
Go
Yeah,
through the
we'll just
night.
forced march.
Go through,
Yes.
yeah, force march. We're fine. We're still.
Yeah, Dev
We don't even
can't
need
get
a rest.
lost. He's basically headlights.
And
Yeah,
how,
I
how
can't
far
get- I
away
can't get
from the
lost.
town are we?
Force march for the night.
Well,
Let's
it was
do it.
2 days journey, and now you have more people with you, so it's going to be a little longer.
I can
Oh,
throw,
May as well rest then. May as well rest.
Fuck.
No, I don't think we rest when there's like wood elves.
If we force
behind
march for
us.
just
And
one
here's
night,
the
that'll
thing
give
is
us a
I can
lead.
I can cast.
But it would
I
be
can
better
cast
for us
guidance.
to be rested and fight them than it would be for us.
Not if they ambush
to-
us in the middle of the night.
No, come
sleep
with key.
first, I guess.
I actually think we should just forge ahead.
no, because
I
then
really-
we'll get
I really do.
negatives whenever we have to fight them. We may as
Yeah,
well just
but-
fight them while we're at full
We're
health.
already ahead of them.
Only if they catch us.
They're,
Yeah,
they're,
we're,
they're going to
we're
catch
already
us.
ahead,
You know
and
V's going to make
I
that
don't-
happen.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You know they are. Let's just rest. We may as
I
well
don't
just
know,
fight.
man.
We may as well. Just fight.
Dev is the el experto here. Dev, do you see any signs of us being pursued?
V already said no. There's no signs of us
It
being pursued.
doesn't matter. It's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. Let's just rest and get it over with.
No. That's
We're back on the-
that's
we're back
We
nonsense.
gotta
We
play with our-
can't assume that.
Yeah.
Our scout tells us there's no chance. I have no reason not to trust our scout.
Yeah, our scout's done nothing but, prove competence. Actually has
he is a
recently.
filthy
except
subhuman.
for that time he led us all into that weird alien thing.
Now that you've
Yeah,
reminded
my
me
fault,
that,
You know,
some doubt seeping in.
what do the insurance companies call it? Acts of God.
Yeah, they don't cover that.
Listen, I have natural explorer. Difficult terrain doesn't slow the group's travel, and the group can't become lost except by magical means. We can just forge through.
Okay.
We're not going to
Alright,
get
fine.
lost. We
Let's
make our
go
way
with
straight
it.
back to town. Yeah,
Go on then.
we just go
Yeah.
overnight.
For sure.
It's starting to get morning, and nothing is happening. Like you keep looking behind as if you're paranoid, and it's just the wind, going through the forest. Eventually, you find the deer in your way, which jumps out of the thing. And you start hearing suddenly.
kill the deer.
Did I call it or did I call it?
I'm gonna kill it.
Hold
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
you haven't called it just yet, Sargon.
Do you want me to shoot the deer for food?
Just
no,
a sec.
because it's probably a druid or something. Kill
Oh,
it.
it could be a druid.
I
kill
don't
it.
trust wildlife around here.
Okay. Do you want me to shoot the deer? Fine, I'll shoot the deer.
Shoot it.
I want you to shoot the deer.
Kill it.
Okay.
Roll attack. You hit. Roll damage. There's a dead deer now in front of you.
Nice.
I hope you're happy.
Put it in
You
the
sick
cart.
son of a bitch.
Put it in the cart.
You killed Bambi.
We can
Put,
eat
put
it.
it on the fucking. We'll put it on the wagon as we get. We'll,
I
throw it on the
sell it
cart.
when we,
expecting
a
it
dead
to
deer is
turn into a
valuable.
woman.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Food.
Yeah.
It does not turn into a woman.
Fine.
Good.
Deer goes on the cart.
Shrug and go like, well, it's food then.
Yep,
no,
deer
we
goes on
can
the cart.
sell it. We can probably get like 50 gold
It's
pieces
also-
or something for it.
Yeah, it's also a
50
pelt.
pieces for a deer.
That's a lot of money.
Well, maybe not 50
Dude.
gold pieces, but that pelt is nice.
Normally, you need like hounds and stuff and a pack of horsemen to hunt deer. Just felling one in the middle of the road. That's great. Let's do it.
God damn it!
yeah.
Now I want
That'd be
Venice.
quite
Beef.
good.
That's good money.
Well, yeah,
We'll
but
get
in
a
this
pelt, we'll get,
universe,
like-
Sargon, deers aren't afraid of people because they don't really get to see people, so that's why you killed it so easily. All right.
I don't care why we did it. Like, we've got a deer.
You know
and we're
what?
going to sell
It's
it.
still food. We have food.
Yeah.
We can make jerky out of it. We have a pelt. We're good.
Yeah, this is great. But okay,
So-
right, let's carry
All
on.
right. Yeah, you're marching on, and you hear a weird sound like you've never heard before. Something like this.
Called it.
It's like a constant clap, 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 clap. And it becomes louder and louder and louder to the point where the horses get spooked. And you see a helicopter traveling above you, going all the way towards the church.
What the fuck?
Didn't call that, Sargon.
Yeah, well, that's true.
So what kind of a helicopter is this specifically?
A Black Hawk.
That's fucking gay. Those things fall out of the sky all the time, though.
So, I mean, how would we know what kind of helicopter it is?
You don't know.
Pete-
I just told Archie.
Yeah, but I like specifics.
Yeah, so you can picture it in your mind.
Yeah.
But everyone in the party is crossing themselves. Everyone is scared. The horses are neighing. Like no one saw something like that before. The only people that aren't panicked is the elvish prisoner and Serafina, and Alice is just hiding underneath the cart.
Can I roll my tinker skill to see if I know it's a machine?
Yeah.
This is really paying off. Oh, never
You
mind.
think it's you think it's a large insect.
I raise a single eyebrow in the direction of the cleric, as if I can't. I mean, that
I didn't even
kinda
say
makes
anything.
sense, but
I didn't say anything. He's thinking this privately. Get out of my head.
Hold
Don't
on.
read my mind.
Is it actually a large insect?
yeah, it is a large insect.
Definitely
Hunter
a large
Jeez.
insect.
Yeah,
My nature says definitely a large insect.
right.
Your
well,
nature
now
says
we have
crit fail.
confirmed It's a large insect. It's nothing to worry about. It's just an insect. Insects don't eat people.
If they're that big, they do.
Fuck you. Would you like to roll nature to confirm that?
I
He already did.
I got
He
a-
failed.
I got a 0 or a 1.
Yeah,
A
it's just-
crit
it's just means it's
fail.
an insect. I've never seen an insect eat people.
I think that means V.
No,
lets,
no one
uh,
is throwing
fair
spells
point.
at the helicopter. No one is throwing spears. Okay.
Yeah, no way.
No, let's carry on. Helicopter goes
be
over. I take
fair-
it passes though.
Right?
Yes.
Somalis with fucking 90s, 50s text shoot those things down with the
What's the point? We don't
Kill
get
V.
to know.
Avionics on that at least.
This is a Lost style like Easter egg thing, and it's like, okay, great. But I want to go and give these prisoners back so we can get some XP.
You can get some nice equipment if you drown that shit. I'm telling you that. Okay, so you're
Okay,
I'd fight with
mage
my
girl, throw the
fists.
fireball. Throw the fireball, mage girl. Hit the helicopter.
Tell
Why?
Serafina to bring the helicopter down.
Why?
Why not?
We're in the middle of a
I would
quest. We're about to
assume we
finish
would
a
all
quest. Let's
be
just finish the
too,
quest.
Too scared to attack it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
okay.
Magical
Okay.
dragon sky
Maybe
thing.
if we knew. Yeah, maybe if we knew it was a machine, but we're convinced
Oh,
it's
I
not.
think I would be more hesitant to attack it if it was a machine. Insects bleed.
What kind of
Machines
machine
are- if it's
flies?
a machine is probably filled with gnomes. It's not even a challenge.
Damn.
Okay,
Anti-gnome
so
rhetoric.
you guys keep on traveling, yes?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, eventually you manage to reach the city. Everyone in the city is scared. Everyone is gossiping. Everyone saw the metal insect. They just call it like a large insect that came out of the mist.
Don't worry, it's just a bug. It's fine.
Wow. As you're heading towards the cathedral, you notice that the upper places are on fire. It's not the fire is being put out, but like there's smoke coming out of it.
I
So the smoke
suggest
coming out of
everyone
what?
else.
There's
The
smoke
cathedral?
coming out of what?
The
cathedral.
the top of the cathedral. It's like Notre Dame, like you saw it in Twitter.
Oh, right, in the town. Right, okay. Well, I guess we'll
Oh.
just run into town and see what's
There
happening.
are Muslims in this world.
We'll just run into town and see what's happening.
Well, you are in the town. It's just that
We'll go to the
you can
cathedral.
run in the cathedral if you want.
We'll run in the
um,
direction of it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, it's on fire. Yeah.
Yeah, not inside it. Be dumb.
The people there are like there's a large crowd of members from the church telling people to step back. They have this under control. There's no problem.
Ah,
Big
D&M.
Big Daddy Bob.
Yeah, they're saying it's like, look, there was a fire, there was an incident, but it's under control now. No need to
It's
worry.
mostly peaceful. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
They recognize you guys, and when they see your prisoner, like you can see their eyes bulging, and is like one
Yeah,
of the guards
prisoners,
approaches you,
thank
and
you.
it's like, is that an actual Elvish commander?
No, we just painted pictures on a whore. It's fine. Of course it's an elf, you fucking moron. What do you think it is?
Oh, well, we're going to summon the Inquisitor.
I'm the
They-
Inquisitor.
Yeah. No, the High.
Yeah, that was easy. Great.
Yeah, I'm already here. Just don't worry about it.
Like, hello.
Oh, thanks,
Hello.
They sent a couple of men in order to make sure that everything is safe and under control. Like they pointed their crossbows towards the Elvish prisoner to make sure that nothing funny happens. And you're being asked to go in, Sargon and Arch.
Okay, yeah, we'll go in.
What are the rest of
With the elf or not?
The elf is still down there, like it's being handled by the guards. They're rushing you in. They say it's serious.
Oh. We also have that Arkham guy too, or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Send
don't-
them all
they-
over.
You have him
hand
as
them to
well.
the guards too.
Yep.
Well, I assume Crow, Devo, and Kibbs are standing out with the prisoners while Sargon and Arch are going
Yeah.
inside.
Yes.
Well, we'll make sure to tell the guards that the elf can transform into a bug and escape. So
She
if you
needs
have
to
some-
be kept in the stress position. No exceptions.
yep. If
Do
you
I
have,
have-
any like magical wards or something, I don't know, something that you can do.
Yep.
Do I have 20 minutes while they're in there, real quick?
Yes, yes.
All right, so I'm gonna swap out one of my spells for. I'm gonna swap out I guess bless for identify, and I'm gonna cast it as a ritual on that unidentified grimoire.
Ooh.
Well, you now have a blessed grimoire.
Well, it's just okay. Is that what it is? Because I'm just identifying it.
It allows you to identify. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I removed bless. Yeah.
Yeah,
do
it's like a compendium of demonic entities.
Ooh, demonic.
There's
compendium.
also instructions on how you can summon them. There's some instructions on how you can banish them. There's instructions on how you can perform an exorcism.
Nice. That's going in my religious supplies.
Yeah. So Sargon and Arch, as you go up the stairs, where it's only for the high-ranking members, you see that the guards are being really pale. Like they're really scared. You've never seen the church guards act like this. Like they're always cocksure of themselves. They're always standing up straight. But now they're like mortified of something.
I'll give them a little platitude as I pass.
They smile and nod nervously. You're being led into a room, which is quite beautiful, ornamented. It's usually where they hold conferences in. You kind of know like this is disguised as a church, but it's more like a board meeting for sorcerers. So
We're meeting the sorcerers, so we're at Hogwarts.
yes, they ask you to wait, and after a while, the High Inquisitor comes in, and he sits down. You know, he covers his face in his hands, and he says, I really wish that I could congratulate you guys for a job well done. I mean, you did a lot more than we asked. You not only got the relic, which kept the mist at bay, you also captured an elf, and you got Professor Arkham. But unfortunately, we're dealing with a far greater issue right now.
Okay, but this was pretty impressive.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't care about your issues. This was still
Yeah.
pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah, we literally did all of the quests.
That was like some yeah, it was like Metal Gear.
Yeah. How much XP do we
The-
get?
The entire church leadership has been assassinated. We're the only high-ranking members left in the church.
Upward mobility.
Oh, damn, that
Yeah.
sounds like a you problem.
Sounds like a promotion. Feel for promotion.
I mean, normally, I'm a power-hungry man. I would have done my best in order to make sure that you disappear, so that I can hoard all the power for me. But it is the manner of the mist. With the Patriarch dead, the deal we had with the entity of hell is null and void. We think that in a week's time, the mist is just going to come in and destroy everything.
Well, as it so happens, we have recovered a magical artifact that is capable of holding the mist at bay, revealing the skull with a mighty flourish, like ta-da!
He picks up the skull and let's see if he can identify it. He thinks this is the skull of the John Baptiste, and he points out that the skull has managed to keep the mist away from the manor, which means that it works on a small radius, and this city is a lot bigger than a manor.
I'm not saying there won't be sacrifices. I'm saying I'll be fine.
And then there's the manner of public hysteria. He does not. He does not think it's a good idea to tell them that the patriarch is dead.
Well, that's fine. We shan't tell them that the patriarch is dead. We shall simply say that he has retreated from public life temporarily, leaving the leadership of the church in younger hands for the time being.
There are
I'm sure we can come up with valid alternatives.
There are illusion spells which we could use in order to disguise someone as the patriarch. Parade him
Yeah,
around the
got 'em.
city. Parade him around the city. Keep the population happy. But what do we do with the mist?
Easy enough. Oh, well, it may not be simple, my dear boy, but a solution exists. The very self-same solution that our ancestors once happened upon. We will simply have to forge a new pact with a new entity.
The problem with that is that the
You're a
fire.
very negative boy, you know that?
Yes, well, it's almost like he got his job because of nepotism rather than skill.
Fire him.
He looks to you a little bit concerned. The only problem is that the way to contact Mephistopheles lies in the library, which half of it was on fire. But if luck may have it, perhaps the books might still be there.
There may also be other alternatives open to us.
He's listening.
It is but a theory yet, but my time outside the walls have indicated there may be other entities more cooperative. more sympathetic to our plight. I will carry out an investigation, and I will inform you of my findings as soon as possible.
You see Faith kind of coming back to him. You also like give me what's the roll to see if someone is lying or not? Is it investigate?
It's insight.
Insight.
Yeah, give me an insight roll.
An insight roll. What the fuck is insight? There.
You kind of get the feeling like he's already planning on how to get rid of you after you come up with the deal.
Why don't we just kill him and take over? If we're
Well-
literally the last of the church.
You are alone in a room with him.
I'm
Yeah,
doing it.
do it. Yep, just become the next patriarch, Arch.
The patriarch.
He is technically our superior officer still.
But if he's dead,
Probably
Well,
be
that
a little
won't,
careful
won't
about
be
that.
too much longer. Oh, critical hit.
Jesus, roll for damage.
I'm not sure I've sanctioned
11?
this or that I want to take part in this.
I'm about to take over.
It's
the
already
church.
happening.
Yeah.
So
already
Arch, before you can even
16?
before you can even respond, you see Sargon just take his quarterstaff and bash this guy's skull in. Like the quarterstaff goes through this guy's eye socket and comes on the other side.
oh, he's dead.
And I'm like, Arch, you're in charge of the church.
I
Enjoy.
sigh heavily.
I think that guy might have mistaken his ambition for hit dice.
I like how Arch just sighs.
Right, I sigh heavily, and then I create a minor I use the blobbly blah spell to create this strong stench of sulfur in the room. And then I shout out as loud as I can, "Oh my god, a demon has assassinated the High Inquisitor!"
Ooh,
I
very
roll
good.
perception to see if I
Roll
can hear it.
roll persuasion or performance actually, because you're trying to.
Performance, yes. Aid me in this one, Sargon.
Well, Crow, you're
Yeah,
outside.
Never fucking mind.
Yeah, but I critted, so I heard him. I heard him.
What the fuck is happening?
Outside or not, I fucking heard him say it.
It's canon now, bitch.
The guards run in, and immediately, like the smell of sulfur, and they know what this is about, and they instantly look around, and two very strong men, they grab you, Arch, and they pull you out of the room to safety. While
Just
they're
safety.
and they do the same to you, Sargon. They just grab your shoulders and just tug you as hard as possible, and you're surrounded by a group of men that have their weapons pointed outwards.
I will say that I heard what happened, right, with the 24, right? So I'm grabbing the rest of the party. I'm saying we got to get in there and help these guys out. A demon just killed the patriarch.
Yeah.
How could you?
Well, that's
Good
just gonna be
ears,
the
man.
default narrative.
That's- that-
If we do something bad, then a demon did it because you didn't see anything
Yeah.
otherwise.
Well, hold on.
We're
like,
only
I-
coming to rescue our
I mean,
compatriots.
they're
This is
just in a
like-
building. He yelled and said that the guy got attacked.
Yeah.
Bitch, it's like a massive cathedral. It's at the high floor. You're standing outside. I don't know how you're identifying your book.
He said perception
God damn it.
24 and V. That's such
Yeah,
a
but I
good
didn't
roll.
say he can roll. Like if you want to jump to the
Fair.
moon.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Either way, carry on, carry on.
It doesn't matter.
Carry on.
Because I'm just
Fair
going to
enough.
say to the guards, that's it. We're doomed. The demons can teleport in at will and kill us wherever we stand. And I'm going to use an intimidation on them. That's going to be the thing that I'm trying to intimidate them with. Not my physical presence. Essentially, as a persuasion.
Yeah, the saying "butter on fat."
No, but that sounds delicious.
By the way, Sargon, are you still carrying the brain-covered quarterstaff?
No, I've wiped that off, obviously.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Because
Okay,
that's
so
what
you're
Chat's
still
saying.
You're still carrying the cloth, which is in brains and blood.
Why would it be covered in brains and blood?
Demon
Because you
done
wiped
did
the
it.
quarterstaff with it.
A demon jumped in and killed this guy. I don't know what
Just
the
say
fuck
you
you're talking
stabbed
about.
the demon with the staff, and the brains on that staff is the demon being expelled.
Yeah, this
There
is
you go.
demon blood.
Yeah, demon blood.
Well,
The smell of sulfur is the demon vanishing into the air as I kill it.
Yeah.
there were
Narrative
guards
crafting.
investigating how the most powerful sorcerers in the land have been murdered, but now they're being called down in order to search for demons. And literally everyone is searching for demons now. The church is being closed up.
Who's in charge?
Well, no one is in charge.
Exactly. So Arch, take charge, and that's what the performance was about.
Assuming direct
Yes,
control.
I beg to differ, V. There's definitely someone in charge.
Yeah, like Arch is this is him taking control, is it not?
This is how the communist revolution always works out.
Yes.
Like the person you think is going to be in charge.
Yes. And it's done through deception and rhetoric. Look, Arch, surely now with his double critical when he had advantage, can just say that demons can come in, so therefore I'm taking control of the church, right?
To bring order.
These are
and peace.
extraordinary circumstances.
Exactly.
The entire leadership has been wiped out, and oh look, it looks like I'm next in the line of succession.
And he is.
Well, it's a heavy burden I take upon myself, but I clearly am forced to.
Guards fall in.
Incidentally, I guess Sargon is now the leader of the monk forces, so
Yes.
captain of the NKVD.
Thank you.
Indeed, as planned.
I will order the guards to fall in. Line up.
Do a persuasion because they're scared that there might still be demons. Like they want to
Persuasion,
listen
I'm
to
going to
you.
intimidate them.
Okay.
I'll back him up on another
20.
Well, it seems all of a sudden that the demons are less scary and they're falling in. They're
Well,
hiding
no,
this.
V. You can intimidate someone with something that is not yourself.
Okay.
I will say the demon is scary, therefore do as I say, and they'll be like, "Oh God, demons are scary. We'll do as you say." You don't have to say, "I'm going to."
Oh
beat
God,
you."
demons are scary. I do what you say, my lord.
But no. But you know what I mean. You're like you.
Yes,
you
I
need to make the
understand what
skill
you're
more
saying.
flexible, right?
Yes, they're actually asking you for orders now.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Secure the building.
They send they dispatch a couple of guys. They rush downstairs. They lock the doors. They lock the doors to the first level as well. No one gets in. No one gets out.
Okay, great. Right, Arch. Let's go to the throne room or something. The whatever chamber the patriarchy lives in.
Yes, well, we'll summon the rest of the party too to inform them of the change in leadership.
Yep.
Okay.
The coup.
Don't
We'll
call
say
it
that
a
behind
coup,
closed doors,
Sargon.
I
That
Sorry,
has
sorry, yes.
negative connotations.
The terror attack from the
The
demons.
redistribution of leadership positions.
No, the terror attack. Demons
Yes.
jumped in, killed the head of the church. We're
Yeah.
responding responsibly because we're next in succession. This is our jobs, so we are legitimate here.
Absolutely.
There's no other way of looking at it. The only problem is that we murdered him, but they don't know that.
So you're lying to the rest of us, though. You're not going to tell us that you actually took power.
We'll tell you afterwards, okay?
All right.
For now, need to know basis.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Anyway, yeah. So we'll go to what's the sort of like central room of the.
Yeah,
we're in the
they
church,
they
right?
they had the room where I with a big round table where all the sorcerers would gather. Like this is not really a church; it's more sorcerers masquerading as a religion. And as you enter the room, you see the dead bodies of some of the most powerful sorcerers you've ever met, and they've all been killed.
Okay. But the
How
church
much money
itself
were they
has
carrying?
rules. It's like an ecclesiarchy, isn't it? So
Yes.
yeah. So yeah, we'll just start following the rules now that we're in charge.
We'll
Yeah.
start making the rules now that we're in
Yes,
charge.
exactly. But we'll use the rules initially to get everyone to do what we want.
No, they follow your commands now. Like it's almost all but understood that you
Right.
guys are in charge now.
Okay. Well, we'll say we'll have an immediate sacred burial, surely, for the poor assassinated pontiff.
You're not going to investigate like what killed him?
Investigate. We know what
We were
killed him,
there.
a demon.
No, but
We watched
that's
this
what you
demon.
are going to be asked.
Oh,
Yeah.
Of course, the investigation will go ahead, but we need to bury them.
Yes.
Oh,
What
yeah, we're
about
going to
the
figure
high?
out where the demon came from, obviously, but we know how he died.
What about the high-ranking members of the church, the ones that were killed
Which-
by it?
We're the only ones left.
Actually, before we start burying them, we do have the old man.
Yes.
He's an expert in this kind of bullshit. Maybe he has something. Old man, dissect these dead people for magical interference.
Do you mean
Okay.
Arkham?
Yes.
Yeah, we can get him to look over the sorcerer's bodies.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the ones you killed, Sargon. I'm talking the ones that got
Yeah.
killed by the helicopter.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, there will of course be a full-fledged investigation where all of the investigators will be reporting directly to us, and they will not be talking to one another. Thank you.
Okay. And burials for, like, do you want the public to know that this happened?
Okay, so that is a bit of a discussion we need to have. The
They
death
have
of
to
the
know.
patriarch, that we cannot reveal.
Well,
Because
how
that
did
would-
the
that would create
patriarch
panic.
die?
Well, he's in this room, I would guess, along with the other sorcerers.
Yeah. Remember the
Right.
helicopter?
No, look, just think Nazi propaganda, right? We'll just blame it all on the demons.
Yes, it's the others
Yeah.
amongst us.
Yeah, because I mean, let's be fair, we are in terrible danger. Like the city is in terrible danger.
One of the higher guards would advise you that if you make it public, Goldsmith will take advantage of it if he doesn't know already.
No,
Yes,
we're gonna
which is
we're
why
gonna
we can't
impose
announce
martial law.
all of their deaths. I
I think we should impose martial law.
He tells you that you don't have the manpower to do this.
Hang on. I'm not asking his opinion. I'm talking to Art.
Okay.
Like
No,
I
but,
think
in a situation like this, it is important that we extend our victim points as far as they will go. So
Yeah.
some deaths will be necessary,
Yeah.
but like the patriarch, the high patriarch, needs to be alive. I can copy him easy. I've got a spell that makes me look like him, and unless they investigate me, they will not be able to tell.
Well, no. What I think we should do is actually go out there and build it up. I think we should be like, no, demons have come in and assassinated the patriarch and the chap that it was just below him, and the second one right in front of our eyes, and all of the high ups have been killed by these fucking demons. So the regular people are like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, so we're the next people in line, which we legitimately are, and we're going to go into a state of martial law, and we want you all to cooperate. So go to your homes, lock yourselves down. We're going to put guards at the buildings. We're not going to have to force them in. We'll do it psychologically. I'll use intimidate. Like we'll make them afraid to come out. So we'll be in complete control of these people by the end of it. And then what we'll do is we'll accuse the mayor of being the demon, and he's an idiot. So he's not going to be able to defend himself. So we'll just fucking kill him. We'll have him executed as the fucking sorcerer.
It'll lead to war, though. That's the thing.
With
and
who?
it'll make us look weak.
With who?
Because the entire leadership was assassinated. It'd be better to sell them the idea of a lot of the High Lords were killed, because we need a crisis here, and we need
This is a
tragedy,
crisis.
but we need strength as well. Therefore, the patriarch
No, hang on.
resisted the
Hang on.
demons.
Well,
Who's
hold
gonna-
on.
who's gonna be
let
against
me
us?
just tell you
Who's going to be
something that.
against us?
Let me tell you something that your character knows.
He's going to
You
be
do
the guy
not
we're
have-
accusing.
Hold on, Sargon. You don't understand the resources you have available here.
Right, go on.
The church does not have the manpower to instill martial law. Like, you do not have the people. But
We're
let me
going to
tell
do
you,
it with the
let
common
me-
people.
hold on. Let me tell you the universe, right? The nobility, which used to be in power before the Mist came, does have the manpower. Like, Goldsmith controls all of the city guards and the knights and all the warriors.
No, I'm in charge of the guards, aren't I?
No.
Or am I just in charge
you're
of the guards of the church?
the guards at the church. Yes,
Right.
like the
How
the
many
monks.
city guards are there?
The reason Goldsmith isn't just attacking the church is because he thinks you can protect them from the Mist. And he doesn't know how to do that. Like, if he were
Yeah.
to do that, he could take the church in one night.
Yeah, and this is why we can't let them know that the patriarch is dead.
And the nobility despises you. Like, they utterly
Okay, fine.
hate.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least we've got control of the church.
Yeah. What I would suggest is here's like my layout for a plan. First and foremost, we need a tragedy. So some members of the church will be held grand burials for them, whilst we have anyone we can trust makes rousing oratory speeches about how it is necessary to bring more martial power to the church. So we open up recruitment. The patriarch survived miraculously through his power. He was able to best the demons and throw them back. And I can, show myself as the patriarch if need be. and we will start marshaling military might, because right now we are in a precarious position with the nobles. They cannot move against us as long as they think we're keeping the mist at bay. But we can't assure that they won't find out. So we need to start building up our military power to hold them off as well.
My connection has just been interrupted. On
Refresh the page, maybe.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, yeah, okay. We'll go for that.
Are you going to delegate party members into official positions in the church?
Well,
yeah,
of course.
yeah, we'll give them, like ranks below us.
Neat titles.
Yeah.
Titles. Well, Sargon, head of the People's Commissariat of Internal Affairs.
Oh, it's communist already. Okay.
I didn't expect you would kill the guy, Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either. I expect we'd have to work him, but this worked out very well. So.
Right, okay. So let's interrogate the elf.
Okay.
That sounds like what the People's Commissariat should be doing.
So in the church, are there any specialists in interrogation, magical or otherwise?
Access to sorcerers, like Alice, I suppose, being one of the last members of the choir, she can tell you about the abilities that some people have. And in interrogations, you can use magic. So there is Zone of Truth.
Okay.
There is Charm Person. Like you've got various spells.
Okay.
Okay. Well, all of this will obviously be under the People's Commissariat, so that's Sargon's thing.
I'll summon Alice then, please.
Yeah, Alice comes to you, trembling. Oh, my lord, I heard what happened. Are you all right?
Yes, it was just a threat to the People's Republic. Don't worry. But everything's fine.
What's a republic?
Yeah, no, it was a joke. Yeah, no, everything's fine. We're going to interrogate this elf to find out what the source of this mist is, so we can return normality to the land, or return ourselves to the surface world, or wherever it was we were.
Well, the interrogators are almost all of them are dead. But I do have Andrew. He's a 12-year-old boy that has displayed some magical abilities. He can assist you in the room by, he creates this weird spell. It shimmers on the ground and no one can lie in it.
So we're going to have Andrew Anglin in the form of a 12-year-old boy. Casting truth
why
magic.
him?
Why V? Why?
So why did you bring him up? It's just a kid called Andrew.
It's Andrew, yeah.
Name.
Okay. Anyway, right. So we'll we'll fetch Andrew then, and we'll get to work.
You see the most annoying little brat come up, completely lacking of any discipline.
See?
This rude kid is like, all right, boss, let's make him talk, shall we?
See?
Yeah. Car's Zone of Truth.
Behold my magical abilities, boss! Son of... It's casted.
Okay, well, we'll put the elf in the zone, step out of it, and then take the, she's still got hands and feet bound, but we'll take the gag out and speak to her in whatever languages we understand, and see if we can get her to talk.
The only person who speaks her language is me.
Okay, Dev.
Yeah.
Ask her what she's doing here.
All right, sure. I'll play ball. I assume I'm getting a rank out of this after, right, Arch?
I'll give you a rank if you want.
All right, sounds good. Yep.
You can be
let me just Google what the Minister of Agriculture was called in the Soviet Union.
Oh my god.
Well, you can be like my direct subordinate or something.
Okay, so I'll translate for Sargon, no problem.
Okay. What do you want to ask her?
What she's doing here.
She looks at you with disgust, like you're filth beneath her. I am priestess. I have been brought here against my will.
I don't think he meant in the city. I think he meant...
what are you attacking us for?
Where? We brought you here.
Yeah, duh. Like, why are you attacking us?
Damn humans unable to formulate even the most basic questions.
Pedantic elves who are about to get beaten to death.
Break your
Carry
fingers.
on. Why are you attacking us?
Because we had contract with the owner of the manor. He promised
the heretic.
He promised. What?
promised a relic in exchange for protection.
Okay, isn't he dead?
Not that we are aware of. You have captured him and brought him with me. She's
Wait,
talking
he's
about
the
Professor
owner of the
Arkham.
mansion?
Ocean with
Arkham's not the
Arkham.
okay.
owner of the mansion.
Well, she didn't ask for a deed and check the family head lineage. It's like you contact her.
Yeah, no. That's fine. Okay, so she thinks Professor Arkham is the owner of the manor. And sorry, what's he got that's protecting her?
The skull of John the Baptiste.
Okay, but what's it protecting her from?
The Mist. Oh,
Where-
what? Okay.
Yeah. Like I thought they lived in the mist.
No, we just know ways through the mist. It's like a labyrinth, but you humans are too inept in order to read even the most basic things.
Yes, that's correct. We've just arrived. So where is the elfish base or camp or town?
Camper Town.
Where
I
do you
come
live?
from the proud elvish city of Tenochtitlan. It is through the mist. Tenochtitlan.
Tenochtitlan, not
Tenochtitlan.
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 There you go, better.
Okay, where is it?
It is through the mist where you human mortals will never be able to reach.
Yeah, but describe north, south, east, west. How do you get there?
North.
Okay.
Just travel north. When you go through the mist, keep going through it, and you will reach it.
Sounds
Okay.
like bullshit to me.
And
Oh,
then
she wants you to
any well, she can't lie.
No,
Any geographical features near it?
the mist.
Yeah, but you still have to walk on something.
You walk on the ground.
No, I was
Ask
talking to
Andrew
you.
Anglin if she's successfully resisting the circle, because he'll know.
It's not, no, the guy, the boy shakes his head. He's like, "Oh, what do you think I am, a poser? This is a perfectly cast spell. There is no way she can lie."
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it's to the north through the mist, right? Okay. What else do we want to know from this?
I would like to barter.
No. Guys, what else? What else would we like to ask the elf while it can't lie?
Maybe information on its magic.
Yep, go on, go for it.
Maybe why the city and what they do. How come the mist doesn't affect them?
Because we have deal with Tezcatlipoca.
And who's that?
It is our god. Sacrifice male babies and give their heart to Tezcatlipoca so they may serve in death.
Ah, Judaism.
In before
She
you
said
cancel.
heart.
Okay.
Oh, heart, not penises. Sorry.
What else? What else do we want to ask anyone? Well, okay, the question: what are their strength? What are the strength of their forces in the local area?
We do not concern ourselves with the local area. The only reason we made an exception was for the skull of Jean Baptiste.
Yeah, which you don't have. But how many of you are there in, say, the surrounding 10 miles?
We have scouts.
Okay, and
That's not a
Tyrannosaurus
number, though.
Rexes, how many forces do they have?
I do not know. I am priestess. I am not high priestess.
Okay.
How about this? How about this? If you can already ward off the mist yourself with your sacrifices, why do you want the skull?
Because it is a powerful artifact.
It's probably better not sacrifice too.
Yeah, like do you guys want to stop sacrificing your babies? Is that and then use the skull instead? Is that the plan?
We do not wish to anger Tezcatlipoca.
Well, surely this artifact doesn't come from from that religion, so why would you be angry about? Well, like, why would you want it? Isn't it heretical to you?
We wish to study it. Tezcatlipoca does not believe in heresy. Tezcatlipoca allows its followers to pursue knowledge.
I like this god already.
Okay, I see. So you want the artifact, and you would be completely okay with letting this city, for example, be swallowed by the mist if you get it.
I do not wish to interfere in the affairs of mankind more than I have already done.
Hmm.
How did you forge your pact with your god?
The high priestess long ago, she has made a pact. In exchange for blood sacrifice, we are allowed to exist in this dimension of hell.
And what would you give for the skull, theoretically?
What would you desire?
That's always
How
the
how,
bitch
how
answer,
about
isn't it?
how about I know, we'd like an alliance with your city.
She actually is taken aback by what you just suggested. I'm in no position to make such an alliance happen.
No, you might not be, but we would. You can take this message back to your city and tell them that we will give them the skull for an alliance in exchange for an alliance. It's part of a goodwill because we actually have no particular reason to hate you or to want to war with you.
That is good to hear because we are already at war.
Who are you at war with?
The city of Gomorrah.
Ah, sodomy.
Now
I
that
have
makes-
they sound
always sided
disgusting.
with the sodomites.
so many named dumps here.
I'm
Bless
actually
you.
kind of fond of sodomy, you know.
Well, I mean, perhaps we can aid you.
Well, actually, I'll ask: is that a human city?
It is a city filled with heresy.
I thought
I
your
thought you
god
said-
didn't have heresy.
Yeah.
Lying bitch.
It is heretical to have no God. It is not heretical to pursue knowledge.
Oh, it's a city of atheists.
Yes.
Ah, we're quipping about the definitions now, are we?
If
Are
we,
they humans in that city or what?
They are multicultural.
Okay, yeah, I don't like these people anymore.
Wow.
I thought we
Okay.
could have had friends in Sodom and Gomorrah, but
Well, I mean, we're kind of multicultural here. Like I'll take off my hat. See, I'm a half elf, and we've got a dwarf here. We're multicultural.
You mongrel of an abomination. You do not consist enough of you to cause this multiculturalism to happen. I have seen through the gates of your city, mostly are human. In Gomorrah, there are all types of races.
yeah,
Even-
Dev, we treat you like the shit you are. Don't accuse us of multicultural.
Second class citizen Dev reporting for duty.
They even have, dare I say, orcs.
Oof.
Yikes.
Orcs are
Okay,
good
yeah,
people.
They
Big
sound
We had
cringe.
one of those creatures as well. We regretted that.
And how did it happen? The
how did he
carnage. Tell me about the carnage.
All right, we can describe the battle.
I don't need the high priestess to tell me what happened when you mentioned an orc.
Honestly, it's almost a little bit of a bummer, but should we actually call it and actually have like discussion on this? Because this is a lot of shit to take in. We need to lay plans for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot has
Well, we
happened
can
in this
take
RP.
Though. There's more to ask.
Well, we-
'cause
Yeah,
Yeah.
like ask any questions you can, but there's a lot of planning to
Yeah,
be
we
done.
won't.
so-
We
We
won't
gotta
make
write
any
shit
decisions
down.
right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask her then. How come you're at war with this city?
They attack us. They want cheap labor for their factories.
Yeah, multiculturalism, man. Slavery, go ahead.
What's the factory?
Communists, right? I got it.
What is a factory?
They're industrialized.
A factory is this building of suffering that they have erected as a scar on Mother Earth.
Base.
People are gathered there, working non-stop, doing the same activity over and over again just to produce goods for the
Oh,
ones
so it's
who
like
bought them.
it's just like a really big forge then, where a lot of people work at the same time.
A forge is a noble pursuit. It allows the person to channel his individuality in it, and it allows the artist to express themselves through the hammer. A factory does not have any of these things.
This sounds pretty based. I'm quite liking it. Actually.
Well, what do they make at these factories then? What kind of goods are you talking about?
Create this thing they called technology, which allows even a peasant to wield, and it gives even a peasant formidable power.
We really need to burn this place to the ground. It sounds far too
Yeah,
Modern.
it sounds awful.
Western.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Embrace modernity.
Okay. Are there any more questions we need to ask?
I don't know.
We should actually be thinking about that because there might be more you want to know, and there's also a lot of planning.
Yeah, things just changed for us in a big way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll just order her to be under guard and bound and gagged. We'll bind and gag her, and then just order 2 guards to always keep.
Do
her
not
in
gag
the-
me, human. I will not resist.
No, I'm going to gag her.
Well,
Yeah,
she's in the
I
zone
don't
of
believe you.
truth.
I don't believe you, dude. I don't believe you.
yeah. Don't give a fuck.
She's in the zone of truth, just saying.
Still don't believe her.
Still not.
Back tomorrow, and we're gonna discuss it, and maybe we can trade the skull for an alliance. We'll see. But we'll talk to you
No.
tomorrow.
We don't need to tell her anything. She's totally within our power. I'm just going to gag her, bind her, and then have the.
Well,
guards
I'm
go
still
on.
gonna try and get some goodwill out of her. So I'll just tell. I'm gonna tell her that we're gonna discuss it. We'll come back tomorrow. Maybe we can have an alliance.
Get away from me, mongrel abomination.
Yeah.
I
see,
agree.
gag her.
Bad.
Gag her. No,
I'll just say too bad.
okay.
I'm the only one that can talk to you. So deal.
No,
with it.
Dev, enough's enough. We're gagging it.
Gagging it.
It
What
I'm
do you
not,
do
I'm not
about the
having
mist?
it talk to the second highest security officer in the church. That's terrible. You don't disrespect your superiors like that, foreign scum. But no, we're gonna gag it.
What do you do about the mist?
What about it?
About the
Wait.
mist.
We,
I mean, we're
we
about
have
to
a lot
discuss
to
that, so-
discuss.
Yeah.
To plan. Like one of the things I would like to do is, of course, talk to DM self-insert. What was her name again?
Serafina.
Yeah.
There you go. Yes, talk to her about the whole demon thing and sacrifices and nonsense.
Okay. What do you want to ask her?
How does making a pact with Satan works?
She laughs. Well, it's kind of. What do you want in a pact? What do you want to obtain out of this?
That, by the way, is the miniature of agriculture in old Soviet Union. They knew how to build grandiose buildings for their elites, if nothing else.
That looks so cool.
Sorry, we're talking Seraphina here. What are we
Yes.
asking her for?
How to make a deal with Satan.
Oh.
Well, I would like to not to die due to the mist. That'd be a cool start.
I see. I would not want the city to die either, because you humans are telling very interesting stories so far.
Great.
If you want to, yeah.
I think that then what we need to do is think about taking control of the city, right? So we need to get control of the city guards, which means we need to do something about Mayor Dimwit.
Yeah, but you need to find a way to protect the city from the mist, because otherwise it's going to just kill everyone.
That's step 2. We will
Well,
kill gold.
We've
gold
got the
whatever fuck.
skull, don't we?
Yeah,
that
but
won't
skull
protect the
is-
city.
That
That'll
would protect
protect a
a small area.
small, like, house.
Okay, well, we'll just have it marched around the city or something on just a regular march.
Well, the mist will consume a section of the city while that happens, because it's to walk around it.
Well, yeah, but what's the speed of it? Like, the mist isn't like that fast, is it? So we can just have it like sort of constantly erasing the gloom that's coming in.
No, it wouldn't work.
Okay.
Like you kind of figure, because like the mist would cover other portions but leave the manor alone. It's like a very small area. It's just a house, and by the time you move away, we would just push in.
Okay.
Right, so, Serafina, continue. How to deal with Satan?
Okay. Um,
Deals
like her
up.
father, my father.
That's what
Um, Well, if you want to protect the city from the mist, there are only two entities you can do a deal with. You can either try to contact Mephistopheles, and he is the Baron over this region of hell, or you can make a deal with me, and I outrank him. Or there is a third option. You would find a powerful artifact that would allow you to keep the souls of the damned at bay. However, this would probably anger Mephistopheles, and demonic invasion would start occurring.
Ooh, that one sounds fun.
Kind of sucky.
No, that sounds fun.
No, you are outvoted, Kyle.
Oh, no killing demons.
Not yet.
Lame.
Well, so we've got basically two choices. Now, making a deal with Mephistopheles, we don't know the precise way. We'd have to check the library and hope it hasn't been burned down. Then again, isn't he also... See, Mephistopheles is German, isn't he? And we all know about the Germans.
Not sure what you mean.
The Germans are bad people, Crow. They have nasty
Oh.
Germans.
Oh, right, like the Shizer porn.
That too. But no, I'm pretty sure he was German folktale nonsense. So Seraphina seems like the better option to me. Like, depending upon what she wants, of course. So I'll ask her, like, straight up, okay, if we wanted to have a deal with you, what would you ask for it?
Well, in order for me to have the power to actually push all of these souls of the damned, I would require exactly what Mephistopheles required as well. Worship. It's just different. Mephistopheles is the Lord of Persecution. So this is why the people of the church were unjustly persecuting the non-believers and burning them at the stake. That's how Mephistopheles gains power. The way I would gain power is through knowledge. My father brought the apple to humanity, brought knowledge to humanity. The way I would be worshipped is if you bring knowledge to the people.
Public schools, great.
That's dangerous. We can't have the peasants be smart.
We can just have like sex education or something like that.
We'll teach them about postmodernism.
No, Dev. No, we won't.
Any type of knowledge would do it. It would have to be things they don't know.
Teach them like color theory and stuff.
They'll all become painters.
yeah. Hey, they don't know it.
It's a super artsy fucking city, okay?
And this knowledge, as you said, it can be any knowledge.
The more useful it is, the more powerful I become and the more away I can push the mist. If you get a small number of people and give them useful knowledge, then that would also be the same like giving useless knowledge to a big amount of people.
That sounds like something we can work with.
So we'll teach everyone color theory, and then we'll teach one guy how to build nukes.
Well, the theory is we give them knowledge. One piece of the knowledge is the church keeps the mist away. That's useful knowledge because it's absolutely true.
Yes.
That gives power. That gives us power.
Gives us power over the people.
Does lies, by any chance, have the opposite effect? If we teach them dumb shit, will that be a problem?
You can see her biting her lower lip in a little bit of a frustration face. I think that's your answer.
Okay.
Oh,
So
no.
teaching everyone that the gay is curable by shock therapy is going to be bad.
Yeah, like that would take away her power.
Arch, that's true, actually, though.
Is it though?
Hot
Dev,
take,
enough on my
Dev.
channel. Get the fuck out.
Dev, big Dev. Cancel Dev.
I mean, if
Cancel.
you shock them long enough, I guess, but it's a little cruel.
I mean, you torture anybody long enough, they'll fucking think certain things okay. I'm like, oh, what fucking, you know.
Yes.
It's called breaking people.
She also tries to explain how she operates because she finds it quite hilarious that even though you're her warlock, you never asked. She is not exactly how you would picture a human. She is a cosmic entity that inhabits several bodies throughout hell at the same time, and she constantly gathers knowledge. And the reason she took an interest in this place is because it's the first time that she sees people that are the same like her. People with the ability to choose between good and evil, something that demons and devils can't do. And her being half angel, she's absolutely fascinated by the stories you create. For example, she points at you, Arch, and she says that she never has seen a person more evil than you. You would not piss on a burning orphan if there was a suffix for you. And then she points
Incorrect.
at Devil.
Specifically asked to stop the wagon to piss on the burning child.
You would get satisfaction from doing that, she smirks. She then and the fact that there was a burning child to begin with adds to your evilness. And then she points at Devil. Unlike this creature over here, which would not hesitate to fight with the city guard in order to do what's just and right.
Actually, no, he would hesitate. He surrendered, the little bitch.
He shot the
I
city
would not
guard
want to die, but I'll
randomly.
give thumbs up.
And also, for what was right, you mean shooting a cop doing his duty?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to side with the sorcerer. Dev's not a good
Sorry,
person.
The moral compass on this demon seems a little bit spirally.
Bit fucked
Sorry,
up.
guys. Hey, cab.
She continues. I never said that this one is intelligent. What I did try to say is
Hey.
that in his heart, he thought that he is doing the right thing, and that's
I thought I was doing the right thing. Was I being mean to
damn it.
people?
Stop
Fuck
misgendering
you.
me.
Fuck you and your objective morality. If thinking it's good is all that's required, well, sign me up.
you still have a night hag after your soul, don't you? She says with a smirk.
Two, actually.
You should either do acts of kindness to make them go away, or keep doing acts of evil so they can finally confront you.
Okay, first and foremost, I gave Dev a bag of caltrops. That's an active good.
No, because Devo is your enforcer. You are gaining benefit from him being able to do combat properly. If you want to do acts of good, it needs to be acts of pure selfishness. Things that would
Pure
not come
selfishness,
back to you.
gotcha.
Yeah. Things that would not come back to help you in any way.
Yes, pure selfishness. Gotcha. I've been working on that.
So wait a minute. According to you, Seraphina, having your interests align and then working together to better both each other, that's not good?
No, because he is gaining power from this. The more people are in this city, they're his people, they're his subjects.
What does that got to do with caltrops?
Seraphina has a railroad mind, guys.
I'm pretty
no.
sure.
Visa
Yeah,
like,
see, I don't know. It really seems like if it turns out that you doing something good also helps you, it doesn't make it any less good. It's just convenient.
I'm pretty sure killing a messenger of the Lord because it didn't align with the way the church was going does not constitute as a good act.
You mean executing the mass murdering maniac?
She shrugs. He was sent by my grandfather. I'm sure he had a grand plan, which we'll never find out what that was.
But you do understand that this morality is literally humanly impossible. Even people who give to charity do so in great part because of the happy, fluffy feeling it gives them.
She smiles. That's why there are so many people in hell. Because very few do so out of complete charity. Heaven must be quite empty and a boring place.
I think due to the lacking moral compass of my judge here, I think I'll just fight them on night hags instead.
I'm pretty sure you can take them. After all, you have my power.
Dev,
Yeah?
you're still sleeping in my room, you know that, right?
Nope. Sargon offered me a job. I'm with him now.
Yeah, it'll definitely come with your own quarters.
Sargon, she actually talked about your dead character while you were away. She's basically chastising Ark for being an evil person.
I wasn't away. Oh wait,
Oh.
sorry, I just had to answer a few emails.
Okay. Well, she is willing to do what you're asking of her. She just requires that you spread knowledge among people. And the deal is, like, what she wants.
Oh, no. No. That would be an evil act, Serafina. I would benefit from it. We can't do that.
But she likes you evil.
No, that would be an act of evil. No, I understand. That would be an act of evil, V. Evil. Now, what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to invite the demonic invasion on top of his set, because I will not benefit.
Oh,
Everyone will
now we're
die.
doing that.
Is passive aggression evil?
You do realize that Afina
It is
understands
an
passive
evil
aggressive.
act. It is an evil act if I benefit. So we're gonna have to go with option 3. Sorry.
God damn
Trunks, if you change your mind, call me.
Arch.
It's
don't want to
funnier
be
if we
dead.
fight demons and watch the city burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dev.
You didn't
In all
understand
seriousness,
their
though.
point. She likes the fact that you're evil, and she likes the fact that devil is good. Her point is that humanity can change, it can choose between evil and good.
Yeah.
And
I'm not even human. I'm an elf.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Killer.
Maybe it's
Fucking
your
V.
human half.
What's wrong with you?
Next,
Well, you're
we'll
half
be
human.
misgendering her. Damn. You're half human,
you're
Dev?
half human.
I think
Disgusting.
Yeah,
Akila's
I'm
going
a
to try
half
and make
elf,
me
yeah.
prove in court that despite.
What?
Sorry, no, that's totally off topic. Sorry. Carry on. Sorry.
Yeah. No, like that was her point. She likes the fact that humans come in different flavors, quote unquote.
Okay. Make the
And
deal.
the stories that humans create require good and evil, and that's why she's fascinated.
Yep. Make
Like
the
if all
deal.
humans were good, she would lose interest.
Barch, make the deal with the Serafina. Do it.
Arch is gonna be contrarian. Arch is gonna
No,
think on
don't
this.
be petty.
Arch doesn't want to be evil.
Chat, call him out.
No, Arch. No.
Chat, call him
Enlightened.
out.
Enlightened.
What are you talking about?
self-interest.
Being evil is fun. What the fuck? Why don't you want to be evil? Fuck, being good.
I've got to be good in my daily life, man.
Yeah. Just
May as well be evil in D&D.
that's the spirit. I mean, Sargon, you just fucking murdered that guy, so
I did
yeah.
just frame the guy, yeah. Seize control of the church. But we may as well be Machiavellian power mongers while we're playing a game.
Yeah.
For the greater good, I have an alignment to maintain.
You can't
Yeah.
be evil outside of, games, otherwise you get arrested. So why not do it here?
I would kill to acquire a noble title. It says that in my flaws. I want to be a quartermaster for the church. The quartermaster for the church.
Oh, blow me hard enough, and maybe.
I've got a book that can summon demons.
No, it can't. It's,
Looks
it's
over
like
at
an
the demon hovering next to me. Oh,
Actually, no, it can. Sorry, it can. It's an
Yeah, you said it could.
encyclopedia. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an encyclopedia of demons, and you have like some summoning spells for some.
Yeah, I can summon demons with this book.
Like, if you find me some cool shit in the monster manual, and you read the book, I will tell you if you can summon it or not. But it's not going to be under your control. But you
Sure,
can summon it.
But here's the thing: if I'm the quartermaster, this goes straight into the church armory,
it's not that interesting.
along with anything else I find.
Come on, Arch. You want your friends in positions of power, don't you?
Well, first and foremost, because you're like a dwarf and you're tinkery with stuff, you don't get to be quartermaster because that's a gay title. You get to be minister of tractor and agricultural machinery.
Fine, but all the weapons and stuff get put under my purview.
Sure,
Somebody write this down
Cool.
somewhere. I'm too lazy.
as long as it's tractors.
Well, I mean, we got to make the tractors out of metal. The weapons are metal. I'll work
Yeah,
it out.
It's the same thing.
Just give me all the weapons and armor, and I'll figure it out.
Kibbs, you're going to be minister of railways.
Yay.
Um,
Infrastructure. We don't have train technology.
We
yeah,
will.
Exactly.
We'll develop it. We'll get there.
I'll tinker it out.
Okay, infrastructure it
Simon, of
is.
course, minister of public order.
Yeah, just commander of the armed forces, you know.
I like
gonna
public
have
order,
law
though.
and order around here, damn it.
Yeah, but public order sounds a lot cooler.
It sounds like,
yeah,
oh, I'm
Yes,
just
public order sounds more subversive.
Yes.
You have to pick Zukov or Beria.
And finally, Dev, your title shall be Ministry of State Farms.
State Farms.
Yes.
Isn't that an insurance company?
Too bad. Now protect
No,
my
it's about
property.
farms.
Never.
You get to run agriculture.
Yeah. This is a commune, after all. A holy
Yeah,
commune.
but I can't
You
even
get to-
farm. I'm a hunter.
Yeah, you think the communists could farm? Do you remember when they said that the plants were their comrades and would grow wherever fucking needed?
What is it? Something with S. I'll remember the name of the guy.
Oh god.
Lysenkoism. Lysenkoism, yeah.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, Lysenko. There was genuinely a school of thought in the Soviet Union that it didn't matter if you didn't know shit about farming. You just needed to. It's the same. There was one story about the census, for example, where a dude came to Stalin and was like, "Yeah, we're down like 5 million people after the collectivist farms." Then Stalin just looked at him, and then he disappeared. And then a new report came in saying, "Oh no, we've actually increased in population," and suddenly, voila, look at that.
Yeah, the reason, as Art said it, it's like plants are our comrades, they don't need fertilizer existed, is because any scientist that would disagree would have been fired.
Yes, because he would endanger the revolution. He would be propagating counter-revolutionary ideas.
Yeah, you can literally make people believe 2 + 2 = 5 if you just fire them if they say anything else.
And indeed, 2 + 2 = 4 is colonialism, therefore.
Yes. Anyway, back to D&D. So,
Yeah.
you're making the deal with Serafina, or do you want to contact Mephistopheles?
Is human sacrifice really wrong?
What are we trying to achieve here?
Smog away.
Yeah, choose an entity that would protect you from the mist.
Serafina requires knowledge, the other guy requires human sacrifice.
I guess we'll have to do Seraphina's bidding then.
I heard the
Art,
sorrow
make
in that voice.
Benefits
I
of
don't want.
human
No, but I don't want to run
sacrifice.
out. No, I don't want us to drain our manpower. We're probably going to end up having to fight the fucking Elvish city at some point.
But
Mhm.
maybe we could just kill like people with X amount of wealth, for example.
Arch,
Yeah, but we'll
just
eventually
make me
run out.
Minister of, Minister of Education. I'll set up schools.
And by schools, we mean breeding programs, because we're going to need people.
Yeah, you're a filthy savage from the woods. I'm not letting you near the education programs. Jesus.
I have a lot of knowledge that comes out of living in the woods and living on my own.
Yeah, that could be good knowledge, like how to survive in the wilderness. Or
Mhm.
Okay, we'll make Dev a teacher. He'll just go around like these berries are good. These berries are
How,
bad.
how to shoot a bow, you know? How to skin a carcass, how to use
wipe your
medicine.
ass with
Rangers going.
nipples.
Maybe you could train up some rangers.
Yep. There we go.
Couple
So can I
level
be
ones.
Minister of Education instead of State Farms?
No, Minister of Education. That doesn't work. Minister of Public Information.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
That sounds like
Alright,
my
fair.
job, but okay.
Aren't you railways?
Yes,
Apparently, I don't know why.
Railways is logistics and infrastructure.
What about my
Yep.
character strikes you as logistical?
well, Varys, you can start by drawing a proper map of the city.
That's
Yeah.
Give it to me, and I'll update it because like this is
Give
just
it
a
to
placeholder.
me and I'll update it. Look at that. He's dictating his will upon me, chat. Being oppressed.
Minister of Public Truth.
Right. Okay.
Minister of
So
Education.
so we'll work for Seraphim. We'll provide her knowledge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, if you provide falsehoods, she loses power, so she can't hold them as that big.
Okay.
If you
well,
provide
we'll-
useful knowledge, like things that people genuinely need, then she gains more power. So you can,
Okay.
like, if you actually tell, the truths of the universe to a small number of people, she gains the same knowledge like if you tell platitudes to the whole city.
Right. Okay. Okay. That's fine. We still need to do something about. I mean, when's that going to begin?
It begins the moment you agree with the pact.
Okay. And how much knowledge do we have to provide? How regularly?
Well, it's a constant thing. It's basically how she gains power. The entities of hell gain power through worship. Mephistopheles gain power through persecution. So by wrongfully persecuting people, you were worshiping him. And by giving people knowledge constantly, you're worshiping her, and thus she can have the power to protect you from the mist.
Okay, so schools will be a thing, but not as not schools. We need propaganda outlets essentially to give the correct information.
Just because we teach people to read doesn't mean we have to give them books.
Yes, precisely. Well, yeah, we lost to plan.
There
Anything
is
else?
also something else. The body she inhabits right now belongs to the daughter of Goldsmith. The reason she has this body is because this vessel suffers from the plague, and by inhabiting it, she prevents it from dying of the plague.
Cute.
I can cure disease.
Yeah, just keep inhabiting it then. That's fine.
Okay, well, you should know that if she keeps going out and people see her, she might get recognized.
We'll just put a hijab on her.
It's why she was afraid not to die during the encounter with the dinosaur. It's because she made a pact with Goldsmith.
Okay, well, I mean, we're going to overthrow Goldsmith anyway, right? So it's not a big deal. That problem will solve itself. Don't worry about it, Serafina.
Civil War.
Right. Okay. So
Eventually.
is Serafina providing protection to the city?
Yes, well, worshipping is just giving her power. What she wants is for the church to actually be good, to actually teach the teachings of Christ.
Okay, but we've got a totalitarian state set up in the meantime. It can be a totalitarian Christian state. That's fine.
Yeah, like she wants, she wants people to donate. She wants people to be kind. You know, like it's not the old type of church. Like she wants.
We will force them to donate and be kind.
No,
We will absolutely
we
impose
already-
a Christian order through.
well,
force.
no,
we already-
that's exactly what the previous church did. Like it has to be spiritual. You know, like Christianity is meant to be.
Okay,
Make
that would
positive-
be lovely. But
positive
we're currently in
reinforcements.
tremendous danger, and we're not in control of the city. So we need to gain control of the city. We are in an existential crisis that we've been sucked into an alternate dimension, and we're being
Well,
attacked and surrounded by.
Actually,
this
we
mist all
can
the time.
influence people, Sargon. When they come to prayer, we can influence them
Yeah,
there.
of course we will. We're going to brainwash the entire city.
Yeah, she is aware of the existential crisis.
Yeah. So
Um,
we,
She advised you that if you show weakness, Barry Goldsmith will take over the church. However, she also asked you to consider that a civil war right now would make your enemy gain power. And she's referring
What
to the
enemy?
people in the helicopter.
how's the enemy going to gain power from our civil war? What enemy?
Gomorrah.
Okay, but like, what do we have?
Yep.
We're just a city trapped in nowhere.
Well, the way she figures is that the reason Gomorrah took the leadership is because they want anarchy and chaos. So if you are going to have a civil war, you're going to give them more anarchy or chaos. She advises you that if you want to do this, it should be very swift and brutal, and it should be over in at least a day or two.
So we got to
Okay,
take
so-
out their leadership and assume direct control. Okay.
Well, yeah, just in the middle of the night, we'll sneak in and we'll kill Goldsmith.
Well, all the nobles. That's the problem.
Yeah, no, it's way too early. First, we need to even identify our enemy.
We
'cause
need to
the only
figure
one
out-
we know at the moment is
We need to
Goldsmith.
get a
We need
name
to
of
figure
all the
out-
nobles. Names of all of
Yeah,
them.
which
Where they
nobles-
live.
Which nobles can be coerced? Which nobles can be bought off? Which nobles need to die, and so on. This is a bit more of a bigger deal.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Okay.
spend a couple sessions
Well,
figuring
since you
that
made
out.
the pact with her, she offers you an advantage. She knows about an island, which is in the mist, but you can take the elf prisoner and you can navigate there. And in that island, there is a crown that can control the undead. And with that crown, you can also travel through the mist, and you can also use it in order to gain complete control over the city.
Just
Oh.
just
Yeah,
Just a
I watched this episode of Rising of the Shield Hero. Let's do that.
hold on. I do have a question though. if we want to move through the mist, you said that that skull only provides an area that could protect a house or whatever. But if we carry it with us, that should just let us walk right through the mist, right?
It's
Look,
not
so we-
tested, but you could be the first person to figure out if it works or not.
Yeah. I mean, if it
The
protects
clown
the
that
house,
I'm suggesting, she says, can control the undead. The mist are the spirits of the damned. You can actually part them like Moses parted the sea.
Yeah, I like the sound of this. Let's go there.
I
Hold
like
on.
that
Would,
scene.
would this be the artifact that if we got it, Mephistopheles would be angry with us?
Yes, if I wasn't in charge, I would not be able to keep him in check. He will not
Yeah.
dare to attack me.
Precisely, Dev. You silly little boy. She outranks him. She's a woman. Okay, she has privilege over him.
I'm a woman too.
She
No, you're
is
not.
not a woman. She controls many bodies at the same time. She's like a collective entity.
Yes, yes. I'm so sorry. They.
They-
Apologies. I misgendered you.
Heckin' wrecked.
Okay.
But
well, we
yes,
can wrap it up.
that sounds lovely. We'll go there. That sounds fun. Plus, it's
You
probably
wanna-
combat.
You want to go now or wrap it up?
No, we still need to plan out exactly what we're gonna do. Like, I'll draft up like a declaration to be made to the public, etc. And I'll
Yeah.
pass it by everyone
And-
else.
And we will have to at some point probably, have a night of the long knives.
Night of the Long Night.
There will be a purging of Burm and his brown shirts. Yes.
The Great Purge.
Okay. Well, the more you worship Seraphina, the more powerful she gets. She can give you like bits of knowledge and lore that she feels kind enough to partake. Like she's quite happy right now. She's in a position she didn't expect to be. As for everything else, like Kibbs, if you can draw a map of the city, I can put it up here because like this is just something I found on the internet. When you part the mist, you'll be able to travel through various locations. Like you can travel to the Elvish city, you can travel to Gomorrah. There might be other places. Like you're going to open up the entire world.
Well, just out of curiosity, if we were to walk into the mist now, what would happen?
I'll make you roll for what would be willpower, and then I'll make you roll for willpower again and again, and then you fail, and I'll be like, okay, you're dead. Like,
What kills you though?
well, the spirits of the damned try to take possession of your body, so you can resist it, but eventually you get possessed.
Well, then what happens to your body?
Well, your spirit, like your soul, gets pushed away, and it's being replaced by someone from the damned.
Well, then what do they do with it?
Jerk
Walk
off.
around with it, yeah,
Okay, they just come back to life and they're like, "Yeah, I did it."
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, all right. I thought it was like spawning monsters or something, but okay.
Well, there are monsters in the mist that do not get affected by the souls of the damned.
Okay.
I mean, the helicopter came from the mist. There's other factions that have abilities to travel through it.
okay. I inventory the armory of the church, whatever the guards have, and just see how many suits of masterwork plate mail we've got.
Jesus, I never thought about that. You don't have really that many because most of the guards are trained monks, and they don't use armor.
By
The
that
other-
many, do we have
other
at least
part of
one?
the trained people are the sorcerers, the choir, and they don't use plate either.
So by not that many, do we have at least one suit of masterwork plate mail?
You don't. You don't have masterwork. You do have
That
like
was
some.
way too easy, Crow, and you know.
Alright, do
No,
they have
it's
normal?
not
Do they
that,
have
like,
normal plate mail?
If you were to take like Mayor Goldsmith's manor, then you'd have like a lot more. But they don't use armor really. Notice who the forces you had. You had archers, you had monks, and you had a couple of magicians. Like none of them use plate.
Speaking of, requisition a short bow for the little Ancap cat trap because he still doesn't have one.
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, short bow.
Just put it in your inventory. It doesn't cost anything.
Oh yeah, that's the spear V man. Okie doke.
And depending what you do with Professor Arkham, if you convince him to be with you and you take cool shit to him, he can create certain items that you can use.
Oh, we did actually ask him to look over the bodies of the people that were killed.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What did he say?
He. Alright. Let me get in character. Alright. Very interesting. The bodies appear to be punctured by small pebble-like projectiles. I do not know of any weapon that can pierce people like this. Asking some of the guards on how the high-ranking sorcerers managed to die, it seems that they came from the sky, riding what appears to be a giant insect. They threw what it's being described as a pebble that emitted a powerful sound, getting all of the sorcerers to fall on their knees and cover their ears. And after that, they pointed what appears to be a device at them, and they just fell dead one by one.
These sorcerers were really shit at their jobs.
Okay, but we can't identify the source of the weapon, right?
No, he never seen anything like this.
Hmm.
I think we should commission a few ballistae to put on top of the church. I'm sure there's some around town, but we're gonna wanna if we're getting attacked by giant insects, I think we need to have some up there.
His speculations are that if the sorcerers knew what they were facing, the invaders wouldn't stand a chance. But the way the church was constructed was to defend from attackers coming from below, not from the top. And it wasn't like they were not familiar with this technology. They probably wanted to discuss with the invaders. So they didn't expect this device which caused the sonic burst.
We can get a medium ballista for 1,000 gold.
And just put it on the roof.
That's cheaper than plate armor.
Yeah.
In fact, he actually does have the device that does the sound wave.
Sound wave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's. Oh, go on.
Yeah. So what's the device? Can we see it?
Yeah, it looks like a little ball, and he asks you not to press the side of it.
I'm gonna press the side of it.
Okay. Arch, are you next to the devil?
Oops, wrong one.
All right, I'm rolling initiative and then blunt damage.
To what?
Well, devil presses the thing,
No, hold on.
and
Initiative.
All
All right,
what are you doing?
I
Matt?
rolled 20.
well, devil said he will do this before rolling, so he
No,
gets-
but I get a chance to act, surely.
Yes, you will. Let me tell you what happens, okay? He
Uh-huh.
presses the side of the little ball, and it started making a powerful sound, like, but it's so high pitched. It's like the same thing that cops use for area denial.
Okay. I'm gonna drop it out of shock. You're like, oh.
You instantly feel confused, like you can't cast your spells, Art. But you can still act, like you can still move, you can still do, but it's very difficult to concentrate. It's very difficult to vocalize the incantations.
Okay, Hadouken.
Turn it off.
I
turn
just
it
punched
up.
Dev in the face. You deserved that, you scum. Stop touching things.
Yeah, Arkham presses his hands on his ears and he just slowly backs away from the room.
Look, you made the old man have another heart attack.
Ah, murdered him.
Can we turn it off? Can we just press the button again to turn it off?
Roll willpower.
That's not a roll.
It'd be wisdom. Wisdom is your will save. I'll roll it as well. So my guy's a high wisdom.
Okay.
Oof.
It
Man.
Where's the
takes
minister of the NKVD when you need him? Just hit it with a hammer or something.
it takes a lot of strength to get close to it because the sound is just bursting your eardrums. But eventually you manage, and as you press it, it stops.
Oh, that's cool.
You can't hear anything at the moment. Like for a couple of minutes, you're going to be deaf.
This is really
Right.
interesting.
Well, Dev can just see me mouthing expletive words at him in that case.
All right, that's going in the armory.
You're gonna take it, Crow?
Yeah. I'm gonna take that away from you.
Arkham suggests that whomever did the attack might have had people on the inside, or they knew exactly what they were doing, because this is just designed to kill sorcerers. Like, there's no other application for this.
Well, I mean, it made all of us a bit disoriented. You could definitely clear a room with this.
Now, Minister of Tractors, replicate that thing.
All right. I take. I'd like to study it with my tinker ability.
As you approach it, its short circuits the same like the laptop did.
God damn it! I'm the
I
worst
can study
tinker
it if you
ever.
like. Here. You know what we'll do?
Study
You
it
just
and tell me-
direct me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him be my. I'm gonna have him be my hands and eyes on this thing.
Yeah, so I can like take the tools and be like, I guess I'll just do what you say. I don't know how good I'll be at it, but
Can
You
I
wanna
assist
take that
him?
apart or what?
Well, just examine it. Describe it to me. I can't even get close to it.
It's like that thing in Harry Potter, the little ball that he was running after.
oh, the
Okay.
snitch.
So it's like
Things?
obvious clockwork.
Yeah, it looks kind of like clockwork, but you don't recognize any of the materials, and they react really weird when either you or Arch come close to them.
I give him out of my religious pack. I give him some paper and some writing instruments, and I tell him to draw me a picture of the machinery inside that he sees.
Okay. I can do that.
Give me, what would it be for artistic? Charisma, I guess. Let's put it like that. It doesn't really.
I give him guidance on charisma for his charisma check. So you
I'll
get that.
touch him too and give him guidance.
Well, it doesn't stack, so.
Yeah, I don't think it stacks, but yeah.
Okay.
So you get to roll a d4 and add it to that.
Yeah, but no. As in, help him, and I'll give him guidance so that he gets the 2 rolls.
I don't think that we can stack guidance like
Yeah, it
that.
doesn't stack. Like
No, you can aid. You can aid. in
Oh.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, aiding.
You're aiding. Oh,
Oh,
you're
well, I
aiding,
give
then
you-
we'll draw it.
Then I give you guidance as well.
Yeah, but the problem is, Arch, when you go next to that thing, it also short circuits.
But I can do it from a distance. I can just go like, no, stop drawing like that, moron.
Okay.
Aid me morally from a distance.
Yeah.
I don't think it
Alright,
likes
fine.
magic.
You do a perfect like drawing of what it looks like.
See?
All right.
Okay.
Now I use my tinker knowledge on understanding how the drawing and how this thing works. So
You have no fucking idea. Like it looks
I
like
can't even roll.
No, well, no, because you've never seen one like that. So I'll tell you,
Right.
you can replicate one. You can make it look identical to it, but it's not going to serve the same function because you don't understand electricity. You don't understand the power source of the thing. You don't know how it is. Like you have a little button and you click and some shit happens. Like
I
all
probably know
that.
how buttons work.
For a blacksmith,
Yeah, like a crossbow trigger is basically a button.
I guess. Okay, fine, but you still don't know electricity. You still don't understand the
That's-
power source. You
that's
still
fair.
don't. Even if you could, you don't have the machinery to recreate one of these because these are microscopic. Like you need, like special automation machinery that can create something like this.
Yeah, the dwarf just looks at Arch and shakes his head.
But you think you can make one that looks identical, though?
Okay, I actually
mean-
have an idea now. So I'm gonna pull out the smartphone, and I'm gonna hold it close to Crow.
It short circuits.
I'm gonna hold it close to Arch.
It short circuits.
I'm gonna hold it close to Kibbs.
It doesn't short circuit.
What?
I'm gonna hold it close to Sargon.
It short circuits.
I'm very confused.
So it's only characters that can use magic then. That it
Yeah.
I will say, yeah. I mean,
Magic
everyone here we've
repels.
seen.
We are
Hmm.
technomancers now, brother.
Actually, no. I'm gonna assume that only it short circuits in the presence of men.
Ah, it doesn't like misogyny.
That's also a good, yeah.
I like
so
that.
this
I like
technology
that.
only works with women. I understand.
Except the old guy held it and gave it to you.
Oh,
I'm gonna look at it and be like, "Are you hiding something from us?"
Oh no, she transitioned into a he.
Mm.
but he's actually going to look at these findings because they seem really interesting to him.
All right. Well, I'll just go to him and be like, "Listen, even though You're wanted for heresy. It turns out that there's new leadership, and I'm sure if you work for us, you'll be just fine.
He was already informed, which is why he helped you so far.
Right, Arch?
He's dead.
Hey V, can I get a journal note that's shared with everyone for the party inventory that we're doing with like the armory stuff, so I can put all this
Yeah.
stuff that we do collectively in
Sure.
there.
How much XP do you need to level up?
Just
Uh,
give us like 5,000, it'll be fine.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Yeah, hold on, I'm looking it up. We need to be at 6,500. We're actually about what 2,200 away from that, something like that.
So I didn't expect you to capture an elf. I didn't expect you to take down a tyrannosaur. I didn't expect you to actually complete the mission in the banner, and manage to gain leadership of the church. So each of you get 4,000 experience.
Good gone.
Nice.
Okay, what's the
How
level
much,
does that
sorry?
make us now?
4,000.
4,000. Yeah, like this is just
And we-
beyond successful. Like you managed to accomplish so much.
And what were we at? What was everyone else at? Sorry.
4,100, I think.
So now we're
So-
level
so-
5. Holy shit.
And
Yeah,
depending how you
8,000.
deal with the elf, you might get even some rewards. Though at this point, I don't think you need gold because you're in charge of the church. But when you're going to get to other cities, like if you go to the Elver city, your money will be worthless there. So you're going to try to find
Yeah.
their advantage.
But by that time, we'll have siege engines and we'll storm walls.
And it's the
Um,
same with Gomorrah. Like, if you
Turned into a
travel there-
total war game.
we,
That
will
was
just
quick.
take what we want.
So as far
Hey,
Sorry,
sorry, just quickly. So we're on 8,100 XP.
Yes,
Yes.
that is correct.
And we can level up now to level 5.
We're level 5.
would it be fair to say that at this point we could basically just gear ourselves off of like the basic equipment list, none of the magic stuff or
Yeah,
the
like
masterwork stuff?
anything that's on the basic, you can do so.
Okay.
Healing potions, I'll still ask you to pay for them. Just
Sure. Magic items, obviously, we have to source, but
But I'll tell you what, like I'll have higher healing potions that are better than the ones in the manual. How much do the ones that you have get?
1d8, I think.
Okay, let's have it like this. 3d8, but it's not a bonus action. So these are like super healing potions. And you have to spend an action to drink them.
yeah, I mean, well, I'll tell you what. I do want to say this as a cleric, I'm actually going to go with. I was either going to go with wondrous item creation for my next feat, which would let me make like magic rings and stuff like that, or I could go into potion brewing. So I can pick one or the other.
Wondrous items sound good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was
Minister
thinking.
of Tractors, get me a +1 charisma ring.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's going to be either I have
Yeah.
to source that on the market. I'll have to roll for that to see if I can find it.
No, make
Um,
one.
Well, I can't yet. I have to wait till I think I get that feat at level 8. So
I'll
Okay,
see if you can find one, because +1
Yeah,
charisma would be huge.
I might be able to find one. Yeah.
And if not, at level 8, we can just make them, right?
Yeah,
there's
at level
armor
8
class rings and stuff like this.
Yeah, at level 8, I'm going to take one of the wondrous item creation feats. We'll have to pick which one, because like they're
What ones are
different
the options?
types. Let me look it up for you.
Yeah, I'm just going through for my level up as well. Is there anything you guys think we need that I can do? Like, is there anything that we've been lacking, or am I free to just do whatever?
I mean, at this point, I think you're free to do whatever. I think it's kind of like I would say don't go too far into money making schemes at this point.
Someone in the chat said it's like, well, gold will be more worthwhile where you're going. If you go into the Aztec, like the Aztecs had so much gold that I think they had a word for it. It was like shit gold or something like that. Like that's where the expression even comes from. So yeah, gold is actually worthless for the Aztecs. And if you were to go to like a cyberpunk city like Gomorrah, well, gold, it's like going to a merchant, like in a supermarket and giving him gold coins. It's still valuable, but they're not going to just take them and give you merchandise in exchange.
This
So
is also
I-
hell, and gold might not be as rare down here as it is up there.
Yeah, I mean, I did find a way to balance this as well, because like you managed to just be the leaders of a city, so you would have technically endless supply of gold. But it's at this point you probably don't even need it. Like you can just requisition shit. Though if you requisition shit unreasonably, you might have a peasant revolt or something.
Roll for sadness.
Yeah, I mean, people still want some sense of private property. They still want some law and
Yeah.
order. Like
It's
they
kind of
don't
like
want people-
Tropico. You piss your people off, they're gonna start burning shit.
Hey, I'm looking at it right
That's
now.
fine. Private property is fine, but we're going to use the communist definition of private property. So personal property is fine. Private, not so much.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you do like that, then I'll make people actually act like in a communist state. Because in communism, they were pretending to pay us, and we were pretending to work.
That is just a fucking lie. I have been told repeatedly about how the communist utopia will work.
Right, so get this, lads. I've got 5 5 attacks a turn, d6 damage or d8 damage, and I've got stunning strike, so I can use a key point to stun people.
Yep.
This
The saving throw is pretty high against that. It's kind of hard to do sometimes, but it's pretty useful.
Well, my saving throw is going to be quite good, I imagine. Let me find it. So I mean, if it's the same format as everything else, the key saving difficulty is 8 plus my proficiency plus my wisdom, and my proficiency is 3 and my wisdom is 4, so 15. That's quite a hard save, really.
Yeah, but they have to roll against strength, I think, for it.
No, it's Constitution.
Okay, but like if you're fighting like a large animal, you're gonna have pretty high Constitution. So
Sure, but if I'm fighting something normal, then
Mhm.
And 15 is quite high anyway. There's a good chance things fail. But yeah,
Hey,
so
so
I'm fucking tanked up.
Hey, so it looks like I don't need a feat to do it in this version of D&D. There are rules for crafting items. It apparently takes a lot of time is the issue, but I might be able to craft that too. So
You can
this is
fast forward time. It's just that things will happen.
right now we have a week to. Well, you said actually a day for the Night of Long Knives for this stuff, or else we're gonna have to actually deal with a counter coup.
Right. So what are we doing about the mayor?
that'll be next time.
Right.
So
What do we think you're doing?
That there is a crown that she does, which can control the undead.
That'll be next episode. Well, first, we'll just enforce control over the city, and then we'll make up a bullshit excuse, like going on a crusade to ensure everything's fine. You know, the patriarch has decreed that we're going to go on a crusade, holy quests to fetch the crown of Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, I don't think we should tell them. We should keep ringing the bell every day as normal. But we'll go get the crown.
we need an excuse to set out an expedition.
That will weaken Serafina greatly, by the way, because you're lying. But I'll make a dice
It's
roll.
not a lie, though. We are going out to fetch a crown.
That's
no, but you're using the fake patriarch.
The fake patriarch.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's not a lie, though.
Well, you're telling people the patriarch is still alive.
We'll counterbalance
Are we,
it with
though?
education programs.
We're not actually telling them, though. We're just showing them.
I guess, but it's still deceiving.
It's still, yeah.
But that's not. That's
Are
not lack
just
of
trying to
knowledge. You said
weasel.
knowledge specifically.
Yes,
Yes, knowledge is not truth. Now, is it?
I suppose.
Fake knowledge still works, you think?
B is B.
No, but that's
Fake
definitely
news,
what I
guys,
said in the beginning. Like fake knowledge, deceiving people doesn't really help them. You can lie by omission, though, like not mentioning something.
Yeah. So if I don't say that the patriarch does, I just show up as the patriarch. That's
I'll
not
make
a
a
lie.
roll for it, and you'll get a bonus.
Okay, so get this. At level 5, I got my extra attack. so I can deal a shit ton of damage at range now.
Hmm.
And I also got double proficiency in stealth. I have +9 to stealth.
Fucking hell. That's awesome.
Hey,
It's pretty excellent.
V, can I roll real quick to see if I can find that ring of charisma before we forget?
Like what, in the market?
Yeah, I just see. I mean, I just have to buy it off the market, so yeah.
They don't sell magical stuff like that.
Okay. Do we have it? And we don't have any in the armory.
Nope.
Okay.
in
Then I'm.
the city, like if you talk with the priestess, you might make a deal with her.
Sure, I do that then.
You don't speak Sylvan, but I assume you get Devo there.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
help out. I'll help out.
Yeah, she's not willing to help you. She's being a prisoner right now.
That was
I throw a persuasion on her. I guess. Can I persuade her?
You could try, I guess. Why are you telling her?
I was gonna tell her that if she gave us a ring of charisma, it would make everyone real happy. I guess.
Listen,
'Cause that was a
imbecile.
shit roll.
Listen, imbecile. I am being.
I don't even let her finish. I just re-gag her and leave. Like, we're gonna try at least.
Yeah. I'll look at Crow and I'll just be like, so I guess you could tell that she called you an imbecile before I even translated it, eh?
Yeah, no, I got that one. V, I do have the DMG pages for creating magic items. You probably want to take a look at those and find out.
Yeah, we'll do it after the session. We can.
Yeah, I figured that's not something we'll do right now.
You know, like if there's like a small thing like +1 protection, okay. But if it's like a flat stat, you know, +1 strength, +1 constitution, like that, those are really powerful. I would
Yeah,
rather
no,
take
there's
rewards, like when you actually do something really heroic and you know.
Yeah, no, the rules are pretty stringent, and they put it mostly in the DM's hands. They took away the wondrous item creation feats in 5e, and they put in you basically hand out formulas.
Yeah,
So-
no, because like it's a massive power boost. Like anything that
No, I understand.
that's a
that, yeah.
flat stat. You know, like constitution, dexterity. Those are really powerful. So.
Yeah.
All I hear are excuses.
Well, you are going to get those in a reward. Like I have written down that you really desire such a thing, so might even have a quest for you to get.
We'll figure that part out. As I tell the Grand Inquisitor that I was not able to find his ring, I do cast enhance ability wisdom on him. It's a small consolation, but he gets advantage, I guess, on that for a day.
You know, like instead of
Grand Inquisitor? You mean Pope?
the Pope. Yeah.
All right. I will commission that.
You would do a good job spreading religion. You have your heart in the right place.
Oh, there is something that we should do. Okay, does the church have any access to anybody who knows alchemy?
You have Arkham.
Yeah, but like, how about the sorcerers or something? Like, would they know?
No, that's something Mayor Goldsmith dabbles in.
Okay,
Like,
are there any?
it has a skill beneath them. Like they don't find it important when they can just conjure spells.
Are there alchemists in the city that are non-aligned?
No, they're in the guild and they're with Goldsmith. Like if you talk with one and try to, you know, do shady business with them, they might warn the mayor.
Well, if that's the case, then I'll just get some sorcerers and get Arkham and say, listen, I know it's not in your wheelhouse, but here's some drops of the potion that transformed Goldsmith's men. We need to figure this out. And I'll put the empty flask on the table.
He doesn't have a lab, so he can't really tell you anything about it.
Arch, can we get him a
Make
lab?
a lab then, you lazy little bastard.
Well, we'll get you a lab.
It will take time then.
Okay, but
Okay, fine. You know, like let's say you speed it up a week because I assume you're going to do it, right? Like do the burials and shit. Eventually, he will
we
tell
might
you.
not. We might not speed it up. So let's just hold off on that then. We'll just
Okay,
start the building of the lab.
hold on. Eventually, he will tell you that it's causing powerful mutations into whomever ingested. gives them regenerative abilities. So if you are to use any type of weapon against the person that drinks this, it would be ineffective. Silver does work, and so does magic.
Okay. So just out of curiosity, there's only like one drop left. If I were to drink this, what would happen? Just one drop.
You'd probably feel a lot of pain, and there might be powerful mutations in your body, but you will not be able to transform.
Oh, okay.
So, if anyone drinks that, what he advises you to do is run.
Sorry, chat. I can't turn into an elf Fuda after all.
Okay, let's go through some super chats. Christianity is a religion of slaves made to ease living under Roman occupation. And V, if you want inspiration for your eventual Shadowrun campaign, play the Hardbrain Scheme RPGs. They're great. I don't know what he's talking about. Hardbrain Scheme RPGs? What?
Hairbrain schemes.
Airbrain.
Are they good?
It's developer.
really.
What RPGs are we talking about? They made quite a few.
Okay. When are we going to see Kyle get worked over by a group of frisky goblins in a cave?
Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, I need to focus more on you, Kyle, because you don't have a proper backstory. You're like Arch's right hand right now.
We need my lore.
I need you need some personality and a little bit of lore for you.
E.
Yeah, Kyle doesn't have much in the way of personality.
Fuck off.
I saw Dancing Israelis yesterday.
what?
Congratulations, Sargon, on the lawsuit. Congratulations, Carl, fully deserved after what she did. Congratulations on your court win, Sargon. Congratulations, Sargon. Carol, she got what she fucking deserved. Hi, V. Stop dead. No Arch. 30 live skips. Hi, Arch.
Break out the Joker memes, boys.
7 episodes in, and V hasn't tried to meta-exploit the game mechanics. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Naughty players, but good at thoughtful DM. Nice. By the way, I want to mention this because it's going to come up eventually, right? Every technologically advanced item that I'm going to use is in the manual. So
don't tell us.
No,
Don't
listen,
tell us.
listen.
Don't justify. Don't justify.
No, I am justifying.
No,
'cause
you're the
question-
god. Just,
No,
just
don't
tell us
tell,
to
don't
get
tell.
fucked.
Yeah.
You're going to question it, okay?
Yeah,
So-
I know. And then you just tell us to get
V,
fucked.
don't spoil, please.
You're legitimizing our skepticism
Yeah,
Yeah,
by
don't.
explaining yourself.
Don't.
Yeah, just tell us to get fucked.
Yeah, precisely.
I mean it. I mean it.
All right.
Like, it's okay if we bitch and moan. It's okay if we bitch
Don't
and
buckle. Put your foot down on us,
moan.
V.
That's
Switch
just us being players. That's okay.
Screw
All
it.
players bitch and moan.
Quick offer, Kyle Chicks to Mephistopheles. You didn't even contact him. Like, maybe he would have offered you a better deal.
Perhaps.
Well, I tried, but these windshield whores were like, no, just go with the bitch.
I said demon invasion, but nobody wanted that.
Well, no, see, the plan is
No,
once,
we're gonna
once-
be the ones invading the demons. Come on now.
yeah. Once Goldsmith is gone, you have to legitimize your rule. So Arch is going to marry Seraphina,
You have to knock her up with babies.
and then make some Goldsmith babies. That's how you legitimize, since he's the daughter of the mayor.
Bam. Legitimized. You bred into the royalty.
Yep, that's the plan.
Should probably be interested in that, considering like
She'll
she's
learn about the
knowledge
power of
and
Arch's
experience that. So
manhood.
Draw all the porn, chat. Draw all the porn.
Clap Seraphina's cheeks instead now, chat.
Hey, Sargon, don't be a. But if you do that, I will fade to black. Like, I'm not explaining. I'll make like, roller coaster or something. Hey, Sargon, don't be a sim. Squeeze that woman for every penny.
No comment.
Get some new background music, please. Arch, I can only listen to so many dozen hours of lore with the same 2 minutes loop in the background. Yeah, that's actually true. Arch, you should get some new music for your channel.
There's free music you can
No.
actually get. Royalty free, I'll show you
No, I
where.
mean, you have a person donating £5. £5 fucking pounds for me to ask you that. Like, it would
It's
help
gotta
you.
be bad by now. He does like
Sargon-
hour-long lore videos too.
Sargon, congratulations on your 38,000 win. V, the RP is fun. No spoilers, please. There's going to be zombies, T-Rexes, just saying. Arch, you're still cancelled until you denounce
Fucking
it.
shit.
Yeah, it's an actual monster in the manual. Like, zombie T-Rex is a thing.
Zombie everything is a thing.
Um,
It's a
Is it zombie angel? Okay, that's not a thing.
It is. It's a template. You could put that on there. It'd break the angel since it'd destroy its like con and will saves. But
Okay, fine. Zombie is not a thing.
I beg to differ. You
Okay.
can make it work.
Arch, you're still cancelled until you denounce NTR. Hi, Devs and Crow and Breed Gibbs. No man, like if you make a zombie angel, then it's not an angel; it's a zombie.
Well, it's. I mean, it's a template, so you just have to be able to explain it correctly.
Like, okay, zombie gods in D&D, like there's gods.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a dead
fine.
god.
Here, zombie earth elemental.
Yeah, and it's a template you can apply to any creature.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can have
you just have-
zombie earth elemental because it's not made of flesh.
It's only limited by your imagination. Maybe it's a spiritual zombie.
No, man, like zombie needs flesh in order to have the decay and the rot and be undead. An earth elemental cannot be undead.
It doesn't say that.
Okay, a construct then.
A construct. Well, yeah, I guess a construct already doesn't have a will save or a con save.
Yeah, a flying rug. It can't be a flying zombie rug, you know?
I don't know. I think you could do that. I think you could, if you really wanted to.
So
No,
what about
I think it's actually a common rule, yeah, that things have to be alive before they can be undead. And if they're like robots, they're not alive, so.
what about the night hag? Did she give up? No, she didn't. She just used a lot of her power in order to save the party from the Oblex. But the way I told Arch is that if he starts doing good things, he will get the hags to leave. If he starts doing more bad things, then he will get the hags to manifest and he can confront them.
Except due to the way morality works in this world, anything and everything is an evil act.
Well, not really. Okay, like
As
try.
long as the character benefits in some way, it's evil.
Well, no, come on, Archie. It's in the laws of reasonability, right? Like, if you go and don't give some clothing to some kids, you know, if you go on and, you know, help a peasant grow his crops or some shit like that, you know, if you do these things, then these are good acts.
But if you get paid to do them, are they still good acts?
Yeah, I mean, just use.
What if knowing that if you do them, you'll make the weird hag things leave you alone?
Yeah.
Well,
Because
no,
you're benefiting, yeah.
Then you're not doing it out of pure intentions.
not really, because you know, like the whole thing with Christianity is like you do good things not to go to hell. So
Yeah, but this isn't Christianity. These are fucking hags.
yeah, but I'm using like the idea of moral compass from a Christian perspective. Basically, do virtues. You know, like the capital sins.
Moral virtues from a Christian perspective. In that case, killing a heretic who maintained the skull of an heretical saint in his basement to keep the souls of the dead away is surely a good act.
Okay, look here. Prudence, justice, temperance, courage, fortitude.
It took courage to kill that paladin.
Okay, these are virtues. Cardinal sins: wrath, lust, sloth, pride, Arch, pride, avarice.
I didn't lust after the paladins. There's no pride. There's no there. No crime there.
Avarice, Arch, avarice.
But avarice, See, in this case, if we return to the Night Hag, it would be avarice to try and get out from the Night Hag. She is the just punishment, is she not?
Okay, fine. Greed.
God
Arch.
must have sent her for a reason, right?
No, okay, I'll
Am I
tell you.
above God?
Hold on. I'll tell you your sins, right? Envy. You want to be the leader in the church.
No,
Greed.
I am the leader in the church.
Yeah, you are, but like back then you weren't, and it was envy. Greed.
No, then it's not envy. Then it's ambition.
It's envy. Greed.
Would you say that the Pope is evil?
Oh fuck yeah.
Well, did he like?
Did you
Was he like wait, was he like an unindicted co-conspirator to the murder of the previous pope?
Yeah, exactly. But no, like here's the biggest one, Arch. Greed. Like if there's a single penny, you would like go to unimmeasurable lengths to get. You know, like that trick that people do when they stick a coin just so that other people try to pick it up, but they can't because it's super good. You would just travel back home, bring a sledgehammer just to remove that coin and take.
Yes, I would. And you know why, V? It's because it enhances the possibility of success and escaping from hell. It enhances the possibility of saving every man, woman, and child in this universe.
I'm pretty sure it's not one coin, but like greed is definitely your thing.
It's definitely great. I mean, Arch, I got
Yeah.
actually. Thankfully, you also forgot that I picked up 2,300 gold. That's nice.
No, I didn't forget. Not only that, but I also gave you armor.
Well, I can pay you for
Yeah,
it.
but like you
That is not great. That is expedience, is what that is called. It is we have a holy quest that needs completion. And to do that, we need money.
Yeah, but I'm God and I'm judging your soul, Arch. I'm putting it in the balance right now, and so far it's worth 2 night tags. So, just, like I'll tell you what. Go to one of these Christian channels and ask them for moral guidance. Like it can be a spiritual journey.
Oh, a Christian YouTuber for Arch?
Like
I can get behind that. Anyone got any links
Yeah.
to some?
I
Arch
don't
has
know,
to do a
maybe-
report on it to get the hags to go away.
Is there no
Oh, yes,
Christian
basically, there is no way to get away from the hags doing good deeds because the deeds themselves are ridiculous. Okay. I'm not even going to try that. Like, you have not demonstrated any reasonable metric with which this can be achieved.
Well, Arch,
We can also just kill them, Arch. We can just fight
Just
them.
kill
that's
the hags.
exactly it. Like, I'm not going to bother with the alternative.
But I gave you a couple of examples, right? Like give money to orphans.
Yeah, but the thing is, you said earlier on, if I benefit from them, that doesn't work.
well, would your
You
character
specifically said
here's
that,
the
V.
thing, okay? If your character would genuinely have a change of heart and it's like, you know what, I've done some fucked up shit. I want to do some good in the world. And you actually do that, then it counts.
But now you're Patreon, aren't you? Oh, if only Sargon had apologized wholeheartedly for attacking white nationalists.
'Kay.
We would have let him back on our platform.
Well,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Like I'm just interpreting how Christians are. Like if this is not okay, you take it with who wrote the Bible, all right? I didn't write the religion, Arch.
So here's
I
what we'll do.
did.
Here's how we can justify it all. Okay, since we're already going to marry off Seraphina to Arch to legitimize the rule of the city, Arch can like
consent.
Arch can look into the eyes of his newborn child, and he can turn good, and do good deeds.
Yeah. From all
That's
that
how we'll do
forced
it.
cheek clapping.
But at that point, we are again. What are we doing? We are transforming deeds that would be evil a second ago, and we're making them good because why?
I'll
Because
say
the
this,
character
Arch.
believes
Like,
them to be
will-
good.
okay, listen, Arch. Now you can rule the church, right? If you improve the lives of your citizens to the point where if I was in that world, I would consider it an improvement under your rule, I will consider that to be good.
But I'm doing that for my own benefit, though.
No, I'm just telling you how it's going to be.
Just be 10% less corrupt than the last
Are
guy.
we? Is he under attack by the
It's
hags
still
now?
pretty fucking corrupt.
Because
I mean, the fact that you chose not to burn people at the stake already counts.
So what you're saying is, Stalin was a pretty good guy because he wasn't quite as bad as his predecessor, which he killed.
No, Stalin
no,
was
he was
way
actually
worse
worse
than
than
he was a lot worse than his predecessor.
No, the predecessor was the one who started it all, so he's got all the blood on his hands.
Nah, he actually
No.
got the country out of a war.
Make the Night Hags
By
attack
that
March.
by
Do
that
it.
logic, we can just go back and blame the first cell that split into half.
Yes, you can, because now we're saying don't be as corrupt as the last guy.
Arch is ahead
No,
of
you
me,
have to
like
prove
NTR. What the fuck is NTR?
It's Japanese.
Hentai. That's hentai cuck porn. There.
Yeah.
Sargon NTR's Arch yet again. Good thing he liked it.
Sargon's like, no
NTR.
comment.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to go because I've got a lot of stuff to do. I won't be able to stick around for the
Fair
series.
enough. Well, good luck,
But,
man.
What kind of stuff?
Yeah. Well,
Well, congrats
you
on
know,
your
stuff.
moral victory.
But no, this is really fun. I'm really pleased with how we played it out today. I think we role played really well. I think we got.
Yeah, we should have played more. It was like just wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah,
I mean, he gave us the city, which is nice.
but cool. All right. Well, I'll speak to you guys later.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Dead.
If you'd
He's
have
off,
attacked,
he's off to get money from
Like,
Aquila.
Gonna go collect his,
If you-
his
yeah.
cash, his big bucks.
if you would have attacked the helicopter, you would have saved the patriarch.
That's
Yeah.
fine. We
Wow.
over that.
That would have been negative for us, though.
Yeah.
Wait, don't tell us that.
To be
Why are you
honest,
telling
they
us
probably
that?
wouldn't expect a fireball. Like that would have crashed them.
Quit telling us everything.
I am telling you everything.
B, you're bad. Chat, punish him.
I better see Futa Elf clapping Kyle's cheeks.
What?
Okay.
How much
it
XP
can,
did we have
it
specifically?
can be. It can be arranged.
Good
up,
morning,
Dev.
all, and may Arch put you all in your rightful place.
Did you say
How much XP?
we're at
We
we're at
leveled up.
8100 right now.
We're at
8100.
8100. We level 5. Yes.
Level 5.
8,000
Pay attention,
Continue
Bart.
to be your ex-Blizzard artist.
Okay.
It's kind of difficult. Let me see what his handle is on the Twitter. At TFILATIA. So that's hold on, I'll post it in the chat.
V, remember why you're calling him ex-Blizzard dev, you know? Maybe you don't want to...
No, he's
Twitter?
fine with that handle because he's making a hentai game and he wants people to know about it.
Mm.
By the way, V, I still need that like the journal entry that is visible to the entire party or even available to the entire party so I can put the party inventory there.
You will
So I've
never
got-
get that thing.
I know. I've got the grimoire, I've got all these chainmails, I got the sound orb. This all is available to everybody. I'll keep it in a text file, but if V, you could take it upon yourself to give me that journal entry. That'd be real
Yeah,
sweet.
we'll talk about it. Do I actually have to arrange a marriage with Serafina? Like, I hope you're joking.
That's a good idea, honestly, because
Yeah.
it's. I mean, she is Goldsmith's daughter, right? So, yeah, the body
Now,
is.
far more importantly, I have a question. So, Twitter does not allow targeted harassment campaigns, right? It bans you for that, right? You're not allowed to do that, right?
I mean, the
So,
secret-
if someone were to go like, hey, this person, find out how he gets paid, find out how PayPal pays him, would that qualify by any chance?
You should probably
It would,
report
but,
that
like, the
tweet.
Stupid Jacks don't get banned, so you know how that goes.
No, I'm just asking a question here because we all know it wouldn't do anything, but it's just I just want to point out how fucking blatant it is. Because I mentioned in my video on this, Aquila Hughes is progressive royalty. She gets a book deal for her fucking Twitter timeline. She does nothing. She has a fucking tiny YouTube channel with no views, and yet she gets pushed by YouTube to the point where she is represented by their agents. This is how incestuous a system this is.
I'm sure she's got connections. Like, she probably knows people that knows people.
Yeah, like I said, she's progressive royalty. She has the correct politics.
Yeah, you know, it's not the fact that she's a black woman, because there's other black women that don't get this. You know, like, if you're a black woman listening to this, you will never get YouTube to have, like, their agents promoting that stuff.
No, the thing is, it's a combination of factors. Firstly, yes, she is the correct hue. Ha 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 ha. And secondly, it is because she has the correct politics and she's willing to state the correct politics to the correct people.
I don't think it's only that. Like, if you're a black woman and you start a progressive channel on YouTube, I don't think you're going to have YouTube's agents. Like, you need to know people within the industry. That's what it boils down.
Yeah, but you get those connections by having the correct politics, by virtue signaling correctly.
Oh, probably. But do you know how many people are in California that have her skin color and the correct politics?
Well, enough people that can also... The thing is, presentability as well. She has the advantage of being at least mildly attractive and being in the correct area. Like, again, and also look at it. She has... You could also argue that, you know, most people wouldn't be the same, but that's the same with everything. That's how nepotism works. You pick someone from the crowd, you know, and then you give them advantages you do not give to others.
Yeah, I think, like, Francesca Ramsey is literally the same.
Yes, to a large degree. Again, this woman wrote a biography titled "Stories from My Timeline." Like, that's the most interesting thing. She has her Twitter timeline turned into a book.
It's sad and pathetic, but That is not RP related. Anything else you want to say about the RPV?
Dragon's left, Kyle. We're talking politics now, Kyle.
No, I'm hungry and I want to
Okay,
make
well,
dinner.
let me
I'm
know like
hungry
if you
too.
want to go. You want to go on that island next session, so I can make more maps and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go on that island. There better be a fucking ring of charisma there.
There better be a brothel.
Well, you're going to get a crown that controls undead. Like, decide who's going to wear it.
Trash. Kyle.
I will wear the crown. It better not have any
Hey, oh
fucking
my God,
demons
dude.
or curses. Like it, every
the
item
stuff
I
that
get
Akila's-
in any RP.
The stuff that Akila's saying is incredible. It's so fun to watch her melt down.
God
Oh
damn
no,
it.
it's not fun. It's fucking disgusting. Like this is how immune she knows she is. Openly, she is tweeting. Does anyone have contacts with GoFundMe? Can we ask PayPal where he earns money? Could you imagine, Dev, you tagging in a progressive and going, "Hey, can I ask PayPal if you get money?"
I think you can actually. No, I think you can. Like, it's kind of weird. They don't consider trying to get someone fired to be harassment.
Dev, check your
I'm not even
DMs.
joking. Like, no.
No,
Like,
but that's the rules for us. Like for
Lore.
normies, these are not the rules. Like you are not allowed to do what she is doing normally.
like
Frankly, this shit
like,
always
here's the
goes
thing on
poorly.
YouTube, right? You can be the most disgusting, the most evil YouTuber ever. But the thing that you cannot do is you can't flag other channels and you can't go after people's sponsors. Like, when you do that, you will have the entire internet, regardless of political affiliation, turn on you.
Well, no, I don't think that's the case. 'Cause again,
They've done that
look
to
at
Arch.
Akila Hughes. She is taking emails, private emails from Sargon, right up on the internet.
Mhm.
Nobody cares. She's publicly now putting out the information of a judge because she disagrees with the verdict.
Well, I think that might constitute a cease and desist from the judge to her if she keeps doing it.
I mean, what she's doing is unbelievable. Like she knows she's untouchable for this, and imagine this as well. Like the judge has handed down a clear ruling. Any normal person would be angry. They'd be yelling at their lawyer. They'd be like, I was fucked out of this." But eventually, they'd accept it because they know that sometimes in life you get fucked. She refuses that. She doesn't lose. She is progressive royalty.
Yeah,
you know?
she's not used to losing. That's true. I mean, the thing that I noticed is that she like she doesn't understand that she's the one that fucked up, because in America, if you lose a lawsuit, you don't have to pay the lawyer fees for the other person, which is kind of shit. Like, think about it. If I sue you and you win, you gain nothing, like absolutely nothing. You had spent probably $40,000 on your lawyers, and you don't get any of that money back. But there is an exception. If you can prove that I sued out of malice, then you get, like, fees for your lawyers.
Malice or spurious, and in
Yeah.
this case, malice was easily proven because
Yeah,
she
'cause
couldn't
she
shut up on
tweeted out
Twitter.
and she was saying, it's like, yeah, I want to ruin this person, I want to ruin this guy, and it's like, or things like that. And like, no one forced her to say this. It's like, if you're in a lawsuit with someone, you need to shut the fuck up. That's what your lawyers say. Like, that's the first thing your lawyer tells you. It's like, okay, you sued this person, shut the fuck up. But she didn't do that.
It's fucking disgusting, dude. I hate watching it. I hate watching it because it's just another reminder of, they are the nobles. We are the
Yeah,
peasants.
but what I like about it is, like, they're aware that, like, judges are politically motivated at this point. So, like, I should stop trusting judicial decisions, because it's like, okay, well, is this judge left-leaning or is this judge like it doesn't work like that. Just because.
Not only are they aware, they themselves want that to be active.
Yeah, like
They
that.
are the ones who have encouraged.
I don't think the
political
Republicans, look at Kavanaugh. Like, Kavanaugh was appointed by Trump, and on a lot of legislation, he voted quite progressive. Like, he is not a right-wing activist.
Yeah, no, and Trump clearly regrets that too, because Trump actually put in there a fairly fair and balanced pick, which he's regretting now. Like, he realizes he should have just stuffed it. The enemy used these tactics. He should have done the same. Just
yeah,
found
like,
a raving fucking corporatist.
Yeah, like if the Democrats win, like one of their plans is to increase the number of judges on the Supreme Court so they can just, nominate 3 or 4 that are progressive as fuck.
Yes, whilst also getting rid of the filibuster and so removing any last blocks to those picks as well, so they can appoint literally anyone.
Yeah. And they can appoint like the most right. They can appoint someone that's like AOC,
Yep, and they are then there for life.
Yeah, but then, like the Republicans, I guess, if they had common sense, they can just increase the number of judges again and then appoint, like 4 or 5 more Republican ones. Like if that's how the game is played.
It is genuinely a question about morality, though. That's the thing, because they want to play by a set of rules, and it is a mistake that we kind of do keep making, and the idea of trying to be amicable.
Well, it's what the left says, like this is something that I noticed a lot of activists say. And it's like being polite is white supremacy or something. And I'm thinking it's like, okay, you just say that because you want to be rude to people and you expect people to be nice to you in return. Like if you go and say the N-word to someone, you can't then justify it's like, well, I'm fighting white supremacy because like I don't want to be polite. This is the rudest thing that I can possibly think about, and therefore, like no one is going to buy that. Like they want to be rude, but they expect you to still be polite.
Maybe we should just. You know what? Instead of going back in a time machine and like assassinating Hitler and Stalin, maybe we should just make sure they win. Could it be worse? I'm just asking. Could it be worse? Could it?
Yeah.
Could it?
I
It'd
think
be a lot
would
worse.
It could be worse. It could be
Like,
worse.
Could it be worse? Yeah.
Yes.
It could be a lot
I'm not
worse.
even sure
Those guys
anymore.
were a lot. Those guys didn't fucking ban people on Twitter. You know that, right?
Those people fucking gas people.
Actually, they literally did. One of the first actions that both parties did was to ban the usage of that day's Twitter, which were like newspapers, etc. That was the first stuff they went after.
My fear is that we're going back there. And listen, y'all are talking about American politics. I mean, I live in America. It's kind of fucking nutty here right now. And I got to tell you, my fear is that America's about to learn learn a lesson that only the jackboot can teach. In about 30 years, we'll be against that shit about as much as you guys are. But apparently, Americans want to try that shit out too. So it's kind of shitty. But I don't know. What can you do, man? I mean, this is the sort of thing that I think every society in the 21st century is going to have gone through it at least once. So whatever.
It's not societies. This is history. This is the
look at the
never-ending,
Democrats.
inevitable cycle of history.
Yeah, like
America-
the Democrats just wrote like this fanfic on how they're going to start the civil war. It's like, yeah, Biden won't accept if he loses the presidency, and he's going to see like these states are going to succeed from the union. And it's in the New York Times. It's like,
I mean, I can tell you right now, if Biden wins the presidency, we'll have news articles saying how he's struggling, he's having a hard time, but he's soldiering on. And about 6 months in, he'll step down, and the VP, which is obviously going to be a black woman because that's what they need for their coalition.
I don't care if it's a black woman.
No, I don't care, but it's going to be there is a small stable of progressive black women, so we can narrow it down to about 20 people he's going to pick from. And he already said it's not going to be Stacey Abrams.
There's not a lot of black women in the Democratic Party.
Yeah, and he's going to be floating like Kamala Harris, but he won't pick her, so it'll be someone. I'm thinking maybe Michelle Obama. If she comes in, they'll win, and they'll get what they want.
I think possibly, but I don't think he'll step down in that case.
Anyway,
No, I think he will. I
So,
think he will.
Kips, if you can just cut the feed, Kips.